rat inside of the belly that Emberly had fed this beast before. Now remember, this magical beast is swimming around in the water, has recently constricted our dear friend Altor and swallowed them whole. Altor is currently in their belly and must succeed on a constitution save on their turn. How unfortunate. We'll see what they do with their, well, 30 some odd hit points. Meanwhile, Corbin is there on the docks of this, well, sacrificial chamber here in the temple that you were all whisked away to by Jerry the Jelly's new friend. Jerry the Jelly is some sort of, well, connection to the Emerald Claw agents, as well as possibly the Cult of Vol, as it would seem, with this recent destination. And Emberly stands next to her father there on the docks with a swirling, shadowy illusion of disgust made by the Jerry the Jelly. Meanwhile, each of you roll Gambit.
I rolled really good.
Say,
I rolled an 8.
What did
Night.
you roll?
Returning dagger?
Tor, with your 29 on Arcana, you stare at these beasts, but then Jerry steps forward, investigating forward. He knows that the beasts are enchanted, as well as his illusion he's casted inside of the water next to Emberly and Corbin, but then he stares up at the columns, the ones made of some sort of marble, and then it strikes him. It's the same marble as Morgrave. Whenever there's a column that needs to be built, especially in a supporting area of the university, they use this particular type of marble. It's easy to enchant as well as manipulate. And then you realize that perhaps you aren't in Moonwatch anymore, but you may be back in Morgrove somehow. Grave, whatever. Please, Jerry, introduce your character.
Alrighty then. My name is Jerry the Jelly. I am a Sindarin, which is a jellyfish folk, meaning I have a very jelly-esque body that does not have too many bones, just kind of flops around a bit, like somebody from a certain cartoon that's very squid-like. I have a giant jellyfish bell atop my head, and I am the illusionist. The illusionist instructor, meaning I teach the students how to use illusions in very unorthodox ways, whether that be through manipulation, torture, or making one spell seem like another, because why not?
Excellent. And one of your illusions right now dance in the water as you see the kicking waves from some sort of beast that's been constructed by enchantments and tied to this chamber of desolation somehow. Meanwhile, Eltor, with your 29 on Arcana, you are stuck inside of the belly of the beast, and you see a vermin wrapped with some sort of bone through it, squirming by. They seem to be desiccated by the acid that you soon will have to face. Please introduce your character as you stare into the waste of the belly of the beast.
Eltran is a blade singer who has learned some levels of fighter along the way. He is a substitute / temporary teacher at Morgrave University. He teaches both book and blade and mixes them together, also with also courses in self-defense and how to mix magic in there with them as well. He is basically an average-looking elf, nothing really special about him. He looks like he is of House Orion, so he wears the coloring. And of course, he has a pendant of a unicorn, which is House Orion's symbol, on a medallion, which is around his neck. And he wears a pair of shorts strapped to his side. He also walks around with a little owl familiar, still white owl, Pegwig, who is currently probably floating around and sort of fluttering because his master sort of just got eaten by some big fish.
And that brings us to Emberly, who stands on the docks next to her father. You stare over at the side and you see the splashing of water past the illusion in front of you. Your cannon is there at your feet. Please introduce your character.
Okay, so I was trying to make up a rap that I could do to introduce myself, but I didn't get very far. So what I have is Amber Lee is a feral tiefling with bat wings, a professor of demonology and demolitionology, artificer with a goat named Mr. Giggles, but it's not a joke. And that is her in a nutshell.
Bars.
Fantastic. What's that, Callie?
I said bars.
What does that mean?
Musical bars, I think. Corbin, you stand next to your daughter as they rap a bit about their next decision there as they stare at their cannon in the splashing water nearby. You yourself stare around and find nothing particular except for... well, it seems this water is awfully shallow. Interesting. Please introduce your character.
My name is Corbin, and I'm here to say, me and Mr. Giggles are gonna save the day. I've got a, I've got a bat in my pocket, and I'm gonna cock it and blow these fishies away.
Ray,
Is that
wait
good?
to freestyle my faculty member of Morgrave.
Yeah, I didn't really introduce myself too much, but I don't know. You know, maybe I'll show myself by my actions. You know.
But that alone, you said
Yeah.
you saved the day, and I believed you full-heartedly. Do you all want to roll a new initiative, or shall we stay?
Don't matter to me.
I'm good with
roll
rolling.
again.
Motion carries. This beast wriggles its way to its surface, and you see the water dashing against its scales. But Eltor, you're there in its belly, and must succeed in a constitution save. The acid splashes around and corrodes your face. It dashes into your scalp, and you take 22 points of acidic damage.
I will cast Absorb Elements and take half of that.
The good news is you do have total cover. However, you are blinded, and even restrained. What do you do?
Cast Polymorph.
Good idea. Into what, I pray tell and ask?
Giant Ape.
Ooh, even better.
Rest in peace, Harambe.
This thing is large, correct?
You damn right. Oh wait.
So
no,
I
wait,
am
no.
actually bigger than it now.
I'm sorry to say, but I don't find any giant apes.
Any type of huge circle will be fine. Huge
Yeah,
monster will be fine.
Hard enough.
If you want to find like a dinosaur, I mean, I can do T-Rex if it makes you feel better, but I prefer giant ape.
That would make me feel better. But that's just
make a
because I'm a
copy of
dinosaur.
Corbin. Make a copy of Corbin. I'm basically a giant ape.
I'm looking. So, from what I can tell, there is no such thing as a giant ape that is a large creature or bigger. It is only medium, the same size as you are.
1 second.
As you try to think about your options there as you begin your polymorph spell, what do you decide, pray tell?
So the giant ape. Oh, sorry. It's a huge creature, about 9 to 10 feet tall. It's a CR7, weighs about 1,400 pounds. It's known for the multi-attack. It also throws a rock. Not sure where it finds a rock, but yeah. So it is it's an animal, so you can't polymorph into it, and it is a huge creature.
We have found
Huge
it.
animal specifically. Oh, there we go.
I'll conjure rocks for it to throw. Tough crowd.
I've giggled.
No.
Reject modernity. Return to monkey.
Me.
Mr.
eat
Giggle
orange.
giggled too.
What happens when its stomach gets something that's actually bigger than it that's inside the stomach now?
What kind of freaky shit you talk about?
Indigestion.
I need a Tums, baby.
You see its head wiggle down to its body as it expands. All around it, it howls out in pain. What is your, well, magic DC?
My magic DC is a 15.
It tries as it can, but it feels pain. Please roll. What is the ape's hit points? Like hit die.
It is a. Hold on, if I find a hit die for this thing. Hold on.
I love how the music got very
It is
intense.
a D12. It's a D12 hit die. So it's 15 D12 plus 60 is the hit points of the thing. So it's D12.
I would say roll 15d12.
I would say that too.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I definitely said it.
Oh my god.
You got a 12 in there. High five. Just gonna leave me hanging?
Oh my
Yep.
goodness, hold on. This is so funny. Okay, so D&D Beyond did this thing where they have an update and they put the damage button on the left and it's always been on the right, so I healed at 97 hit points.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I just have to remember what it was at before, which I think was approximately the...
No, you don't. Right? If you just take 97 away, then it's back where it was.
No, it maxed it out at its max hit points because it wasn't bloodied yet, so it was in that weird area. So when I added the 97, it maxed it out, so I don't remember the original number. Very confusing. However, regardless, it howls in pain. And you see the belly of the beast expand. Trickles of some sort of arcanic translucent blood spills from its veins and its mouth. But still, it tries its best to keep him down. Now it must make a constitution save again. It fails. And you see
Ugh.
El pop out of its mouth. Well, Eltor the
Yucky.
ape, as its jaw is disconnected from its face.
Yucky.
I think I'm gonna hide behind my cannon,
I think
just
we're
in
gonna hide
case there's
behind
like
my
a
daughter.
tidal wave of guts. Ooh.
Its jaw disconnected, its mouth bloodied, as well as its body. Anything else, Eltor, as the giant ape stares, making waves.
It doesn't have a bonus action, so I can't do anything. Because right now I take its stats. I have none of my own stats right now. So all my stuff's now currently gone. So actually I don't know if I'm blade dancing or not. There's weird stuff in there. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm done.
Corbin, what do you do as the ape stares, well, at the beast in front of you?
Nothing. No. I feel like Emmy and I were like in the middle of some kind of a plan or something, weren't we?
I don't know.
You don't remember either? Fuck.
That was like so last week.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I was really banking on you remembering, and I didn't really think of anything else to do. That backfired.
I don't sound like the planning cut type.
Well, okay. All right. Which one? So there's two monsters, correct?
Yes. Well, there
And-
were until one of them died, and now one of them is left. The other one on the side, on your right, would be casting away into some sort of mystical mist. As it is banished from existence, the ley lines no longer exist.
Okay, so the bigger one is gone.
Yes, and the one that was fed a Dorito, but then refused, and then fed a vermin or two from Emberly's bag, has, well, almost died itself, as you see trickles of translucent blood hitting the waves nearby.
I'm just wondering which one I should focus on.
The decisions are yours and yours alone. What do you decide, Corbin? The clock is ticking.
I will just... Fuck. There's nowhere for him to stand. I can't really do anything. I'm gonna hex the one that Alto is fighting. I'll do a second level hex, which doesn't do a whole lot, but I will give him disadvantage on strength checks. And for my action, I will just do an Eldritch Blast,
Roll to hit.
which is also not very good. 9.
It
Does a 9
pierces
hit?
the fur of the ape and lands against the side of the rock. You did receive a
Sorry.
point of inspiration, as well did all of you, if you so choose to use it now.
Fuck it, why not? Does that hit?
The
Oh,
beast
no.
is bloodied, but hasn't lost its dex as it swirls its head. You miss.
Great, that's the end of my turn.
The beast stares at the giant ape and whirls its tail around. Prepare to make a save.
No.
Yes. Eltor, the ape, DC 18, strength save.
Got it. DC 18 strength save. 1 second.
It crashes down with a mighty bite upon the shoulder of our dear friend, Eltor.
That's probably gonna be a fail regardless. Let's see here. I'm gonna be adding 6 onto that.
With a 12, you do not succeed, and you take bludgeoning damage as your bones begin to crack. 26 points of damage.
We are gonna use my inspiration point to reroll that. Second. No, okay. I am no longer a giant ape. But it does take all the hit points though. So
Eltor is there, splashing in the water in front of the Bayor. That then takes its mouth and tries to launch it down upon the shoulder of the ape. It vanishes. Its eyes quicken. It growls. And one final attack now. A 17 does not hit yet again our faithful hero Eltor as he stands in front of the beast. That being said, we move on in rounds. Jerry the Jelly, it's your turn. Now.
Right. So first I am going to move right here. So I can finally be in range of most of my spells. And then for my for my only spell. Everything just rolled at once that was rolled. Give my laptop like 10 to 8 business days to load.
We'll let you hold action as Emberly stares past the cannon and the illusion dancing over water towards this beast in front of Eltor.
How far away is Emberly from the monster?
Approximately, you are 40-ish feet away from the beast. 46 if we're getting nasty.
Oh, I'm a little bit nasty, so. Okay, so I will start with the bonus action of the Force Ballista. So I will make a ranged spell attack on it. Sure. Plus something. Plus 9. So 24 to hit.
24 strikes, roll damage. The blast hits its side.
Okay, so that's 14 force damage. And it's pushed 5 feet away. And then with my action, I will I'll just do a force blast at it. Just force all the way home. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay, and then 16 force damage. And that's my turn.
The beast howls and falls back against the rock. Its crown cracks, and you see it dissolve back into the water. But with one final strike, it sends out a wave of rippling lightning that strikes Eltor, Emberly, Corbin, and Jerry. You must all make one final dexterity save as the lightning howls around you all.
Well, it was nice knowing y'all.
The DC is 16. You may choose to use an inspiration now if you so choose.
Hey, Elton.
I'm gonna use an inspiration. Son of a gun.
The lightning
I
pierces
gotta have a reaction.
your skin, dear Jerry, and you begin to fall down upon your knees as your hit points have left you. The Beltor, though, is dead. And
So
you
I
are
almost
out of
almost
initiative.
I'll cast my last absorb elements and resistance. So 56 divided by 2, 28, 14 points of damage. Please.
Wait, we take
What?
the whole 56?
If you fail.
Yeah, but we passed, right? You and I?
Yes, but I'm taking less damage because I went down to 28 and I'm casting absorb elements to get resistance to the light.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because that saves me 14 hit points for a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
I got hurted.
I got very hurted. 50.
I got very deaded.
It's 28 damage, right?
I expect nothing less from you.
Yes.
I'm at single digit health.
Question: was it a line or was it a cone?
Cone.
Oh damn, that was a cone. Yeah, that's rough.
So, even though I pass the save, I will have been at exactly 1 HP.
With your wounds not healed, you stand there in the temple of the sacrificial Vol. You're unsure where to go now, but then the light, the red one in the back, flickers and falls like an orb. It clatters like glass, but doesn't break. And then both of the doors open. The metal clouds back, and you hear it echo through. Both north and south are open to you.
So about that long rest.
Yeah, I think Corbin's like on the floor, like probably like gasping for air, or like trying to catch his breath.
Jerry's dying right now. Somebody needs to stabilize him.
Oh,
You just look
shit.
over and just see Jerry like, bleh.
Jerry, make a death save now, as no one has rushed to your
Uh.
aid.
I will go over to Jerry and then I can do a cure wounds.
I'll crawl over to Jerry and watch.
I don't know if your death save matters. So
Well,
test it. It's not a big thing, but 16 health.
it's a big thing for me. That's still about half my health.
Okay, I'll also have brought over the cannon and I'll switch it over to give us temp health. Which
I'll use both
let's
of
see,
my
let's see.
bonus actions to give myself some more hit points back. My second wins.
If you all come within 10 feet of the cannon, you'll get the temporary HP.
How much?
Patience at 12. Not too helpful, but if something else jumps from the depths, might be useful.
Corbin might die.
Join the club.
Well, dear
I mean,
adventurers, what do you decide to do next? What's that, Eltor?
At the very least, we need to take a short rest. At the very minimum.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep right here. Wake me up in an hour. And then he passes.
I'll go take a quick peek in the water, make sure nothing else is in there.
Roll investigation or a search check of some kind.
Nat 20. Could have used that earlier.
You notice nothing further in the water, however, something else does catch your eye. What's the call?
Hi.
You turn back, noticing nothing at all in the water. It's shallow, about 5 feet deep. But no holes, no way for the water to run. It looks still now that everything's taken care of. And the water that passes through the chamber behind you into the various ones leading north and south, well, that seems still also. But then, a glimmer. Metal? Yes. You step forward, and you notice something in the chamber under the floor. What's the call?
Hi.
Could it be, dastardly so, these followers of Vol? They know more than they sow. You stare at the floor and notice it's lead underneath this tile. It looks like it's been, well, put there. As you kick up your heel, you can peel a piece of the floor back, and that would distract any good detect magic spell. What's the call?
Hi.
Everyone roll 1d4. And you stare at this, well, serpent in front of you, and you notice its fangs outstretched. This beast is more than just some statue. It is enchanted to imbue the energy that it, well, takes from its sacrificial rites to whatever beast is laying in the water behind you. However, with the connection broken, it could be used in some other fashion, some other tool that you have, well, collected there in your room in Morgrave, though you may have to get a balcony in order to adjust it ever so slightly, But Emberly can help you in making it smaller, I'm sure. They have a pillow that can remind you of such endeavors. And for your 1d4, you receive that in inspiration thanks to Jerry's keen insight as they search around. Now keep in mind, if you rolled less than your ability modifier for your class, you may take that instead, whichever is higher. Well, I heard a short rest is on the board and possibly a longer one. Remember, you'll have an action to perform if you choose for your rest. But I am curious at best. Do any of you have a sleeping bag or tent?
Got a giant pillow.
Nah, I was gonna go sleep in the big pool.
Actually, I do. I carry a bedroll. I carry some pretty basic adventuring gear in my bag of holding.
I have a tent.
As long as you have something to fashion yourself with and create comfortability, you will have your full rest or short rest of your choosing. If you don't have rations, however, and you go without eating for one more day, you will have to make a con save.
Okay, I have rations. I have a cloak too that I could roll up and use as a pillow.
I have
Oh,
some
wait.
pants I stole from a guy in like session 2 I can do the same with.
I have enough rations for other people who need rations. I don't have a lot of other spare gear. Like I have a second pair of clothes on me. If you want to try to basically roll yourself up as well with clothing.
But that's good. I was about to say I might have grog.
And I've got a goat that's good at cuddling for warmth.
Corbin pitches a tent nearby, and Eltor passes out a few rations.
DM. I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Would you allow me to level up before the long rest so that I can cast a spell that I can only get uh, after I level up, so that we can have a better rest?
The ruling is usually for you to level your character during your long rest. However, I will allow a test. What's the call?
Hi.
Corbin meditates inside of their tent, and as they do, they pass out through and through, unconscious to the world. You level up normally.
Okay. Well, then whenever we all wake up, give me a moment to adjust my character sheet.
Me too. I need to level up too.
Are we taking a short rest or a long rest right now?
We should take a long rest.
I think we're all in a bad way.
I mean, a short rest puts me pretty much back on top, and I'm basically good for at least 1 or 2 more fights after a short rest. But it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to fight after a long rest, to be honest.
Remember, you get full hit points back and all your spells back after a long rest. On a short rest, wizards can get
but
the
do you
arcane
get your
rest.
spirit back?
Well, I mean, there's nothing, that's what mental health hospitals are for.
I'm demoralized. I can't believe we're back here. We finally got to Moonwatch, and now we're back. We're back here.
I mean, hey, at least it means I technically didn't get lied to by the Animal's Claw dude that kind of restole. Oh my gosh, who was it that we saved? My brain.
Zane?
Zane. Yeah.
Wait, what happened
We
again?
have. He didn't come through the portal with us, remember?
No, I wasn't there when you guys went through the portal. You went through the portal
But
without me.
Oh,
well, we
yeah.
scryed on him and he was like hit and kidnapped or something.
What?
Yeah.
That was different. Wait, again?
We got betrayed.
Man. Yeah, so yeah, he's definitely, I mean, he's sleeping, but I can't really talk, but that's how Corbin's feeling. Not only was he betrayed, but then he went through and got his ass fucking handed to him and almost died. So he levels up, but he's sad.
But at what cost?
Roughly nothing you can't get a receipt for. And we will take a short 5-minute break. Grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll come back at 18 after. Bark at your dogs, bark at your cats, and tweet at your birds. Don't know why, just do that.
It's time to level up.
Level up,
Okay,
darlings.
so we can. Okay. So I didn't add the checkpoint
Grabbing a drink.
from
and
last session because I wanted to make sure.
I think I added mine.
I need to
something
double
else.
check that as well, because I know that I always forget to add my checkpoints. I do not believe I did it already.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I forget to do that like 90% of the time.
Ah, poop. There we go. Okay. So
And thank you everybody for coming out tonight. If you're watching us now or later, don't forget to subscribe to the page. And, well, sooner or later we'll have a pizza party. That's the goal. And what shall be the goal of tonight's players as they stand there, watching Corbin snore inside of his tent, Mr. Giggles nibbles on some of the rations provided by Eltor and nuzzles up to there and has Hedwig perches on their shoulder. Well, it looks like Flinch the hand, if I'm not mistaken, is there next to our dear friend Jerry the Jelly, a recent familiar casted into existence. And Emberly stares over at their father, who awakens from their slumber, now hopefully fully rested. Pray tell, did you guys want to perform any rest actions of any kind?
Detect magic, please, as a ritual.
You finish your casting of Detect Magic while you finish your short rest, and you can tell that the candles on the ground in front of you, the black ones, the white ones, and the red ones, are all enchanted with some sort of magical abilities. However, it looks as though they have an enchantment connected to some sort of conjuration. Well, it's safe to say that whatever glass orb fell from the flame in the corner must be connected to the candles on the floor. But with the doors open, you see no further magic except for what seems to be some sort of barrier on the ceiling. It's keeping the structure intact, as well as creating a barrier of magic. If you so choose, you'd have to damage through it, like a force field, in order to break this area, or perhaps the entire dungeon you find yourselves in the midst of.
Quick question: did we take a short rest or did we take a long rest?
Long rest, if I'm not mistaken. Is everyone prepared to continue? Are your characters successfully leveled up?
No.
I was hoping to do my rest action.
What is that?
It's hard to level up a wizard.
I want to work on my
Agreed.
arcane experimentalist skill, which was, if I remember correctly, I achieved that because of I kept trying to use spells in unique ways, like using a phlegm to try to like erode boards and lightning alert to try to start up machinery and stuff like that. So I wanted to practice essentially using my spells in different unorthodox ways.
And which spell are you choosing to use unorthodoxly?
Lightning lure.
And in what way are you making it unorthodoxly?
Instead of using it more like a lasso, I'm going to attempt to use it more like a tripwire. So instead of pulling somebody near me to try to pull them prone.
Well, roll your spellsmith skill. Sleight of hand, arcana, whatever you may have written down in some fashion.
17.
You see them break out crackling lightning as they swing it around. It sweeps like a lasso near their feet, and then they swing it out, trying to connect it to what looks like a small piece of rock that's sticking up like a baby crag from a mountainside. They miss a few times, however, once they succeed, and they pull the lightning tighter, and then it fades away into magic. Well, the ethers, at least. Write down success, level 1. You have not completed your training.
Righty then.
If you succeed again with a 15 or higher, you believe you will master the abilities. However, you try as you might while Corbin is sleeping and Emberly is resting, but are unable to command it fully. Emberly, Corbin, did you want to take a long rest action of some kind?
think Corbin's just sleeping. I think I think that's probably it.
Roll your scrying ability. Meanwhile, Emberly, anything from you?
I can't think of something. Let me look at my notes.
Roll insight or nature if you choose nothing at all. Meanwhile, Corbin, you're whisked away with images of pillars all around you made of striking glass. However, they crack and break suddenly, one by one. There's at least a dozen of them. And then an altar and lights. You're not sure where they come from, but you see the altar plain. Roll a history check.
27.
You step up to the altar and notice it's no altar but a tomb. However, looking at it now, this could be some large dream of some kind. The woman, the statue that's well chiseled into the top of the tomb, looks elegant and radiant. Her face is narrow, her brow is stern, and her ears go low. She's elven, you know. But then you notice something in her eyes. Roll nature.
16.
Well, quite possibly it is. She's Drow. And for some reason you have a vague familiar of such a creature before you've seen them. You're not sure. Maybe somewhere from your past? Roll insight or a wisdom check.
24 insight.
The ethers are dizzying your mind, and your consciousness is trying to figure out where the light is coming from. And as you stare in this dreamlike space, you realize it's Lady Vol there in front of you, the tomb, the altar, this place. The flooring looks exactly the same as where you are. However, there is no tomb in the chamber you stand. Could it be that this is a chamber of Lady Vol herself? The Archon Drow from those terrible islands where they were casted out. Slaves from giants. But now they wandered into Carnath. You have visions of a ritual you don't understand, and then sweat pours from you and you awaken there in the tent with a stir. You see Jerry the Jelly blowing some sort of water out of his mouth like a fountain as he rests in the water.
What the hell are you doing, Jerry?
I'm sleeping.
Oh, you sleep weird. When did you get in my tent?
He didn't.
Wait, when did I get in his tent?
That's just the ethers.
Oh, I'm still in the ethers?
No, you're fully awoken, but you think for a moment that he's
Oh.
in the tent, but realize he's still in the water floating about.
Oh, okay.
And then your attentions are drawn to Emberly, who stands awkwardly forward, her eyes. My God, they've rolled into the back of her head again. It's like that trance before with the claw of the statue in her hand. Emberly, what's the call?
Hi.
Emberly, Eltor, receive a point of inspiration. Meanwhile, Emberly, you are in some sort of trance and you feel your bones snap, but they don't. You feel your skin crack, but it doesn't. And then, what's the call?
Even.
Interesting.
A large howl scream. No. A roar. Something from before. What's the call?
Hello?
And then you all see something strikes through her wings. They bend and they snap and they extend. Only they have some sort of sheen to them. Corbin, Eltor, roll history or nature.
Did your wings just go chrome?
Eltor, you're not sure what exactly this is referencing. Some sort of magical incantation she perhaps did while you were casting your ritual. Meanwhile, Corbin, you realize that her wings have turned metallic. Bronze, in fact.
I am the bronze dragon.
Emberly, you receive a +1 to your AC.
Oh shit. The artificer with the +1 AC. Good luck hitting that.
You all finish your long rests, your eyes fluttering to each other, Emberly's returning back to normal, and Mr. Giggle still nibbling on the rations.
Um. I. I am going to first thing in the morning. What I should have been always doing, but I don't do because I'm a big dumb. I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself, so that for the next 8 hours, my AC is 15 instead of 13, which isn't a whole lot, but you know. So I do that, and then I will ritually cast Find Familiar again, so that instead of a bat, I will make a weasel, and I'll have it like similar, like following that color scheme of Emmy, but it's gonna have like snaggletooth fang, like fangs that are visible on a little weasel, and also it'll have little non-functioning metallic wings. So it's like a little devil weasel.
A diesel? Or Vil?
Yeah, that's where that word comes from, right? Does your truck run on a devil weasel?
Well, some sort of premium. It dashes around you as it comes into life, and you hear a giggle from a sprite. You all stand there in the chamber of shallow water, and the serpent still stares at you, glimmering from candles, as well as torches that still burn red. The doors are open. What do you do next?
What was it that made us think that we're in Sharn again?
The
don't
marble
know.
pillars,
The marble pillars.
because it's the same ones that they use at Morgrave.
Okay. So there's like a shrine to Vol in Morgrave? Or this isn't Vol. This isn't a Vol thing.
I don't know. It looks like a snake to me.
I think it's a full thing. The chat RP that information that I got was that the creatures were made from real means like the blood of Vol.
Yucky. Can I or well, I guess not just me. Like I Corbin's gonna suggest to the party that we take an extensive look around. Now that it seems like it's safe down here, like let's look and see if we can find any type of like more substantial clue as to what this place is, why we ended up here, and how to get somewhere that we know of. Like, are we in the university right now? Like, is this just in some secret chamber in the university? Doesn't feel like it.
I mean, there is one good way to tell. If we destroy this room, if everything comes down and we recognize the room that comes down on top of us, we'll know where we are. Maybe.
Why don't we send Little Fang through one of the doors, and then you look through the eyes, kind of scout ahead.
It's a good idea. I like that. But if I do that, you guys have to promise that you watch me, okay? Because, and like, I don't really have the same control that I normally do when I look through his eyes. So I need you guys to make sure nothing happens to me, okay? All right. So Little Fang, I think that means yes. Let's get started. You know what to do, little guy. And I'll just set him off, and he'll start running down. There's two doorways, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
is there more than that? Okay, let's let him choose. Somebody roll a die, and we'll say high goes up and low goes down.
Not it.
Okay, so he goes down. All right, I'm gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, and look through his eyes as he runs forward.
You can crisscross at your age.
Yeah, I'm pretty limber actually.
Say the crisscrossing is the easy part. It's the cross-crissing that's the hard part.
Yeah,
It's the applesaucing that's the hard part.
It's the undoing of the applesauce.
Yes, exactly. It's getting up that I have trouble with.
Little Fang dashes down the stairs. They look crooked and raw, and some of them broken, but not many at all, just 3. He lunges forward and drops onto the floor, the trickle of water to his right. In front of him is a statue with clawed wings extending up like talons in front of another serpent's head. In front of the serpent looks like some sort of grate or cage. But across the room, there looks like there is a table. A table and a chair with something on top of it that glows with an ember light, just like the other ones that circle around this room, torches of green. But then, the pillars. There's at least 2, no 3, 4. And they all look the same marble as before. There is a hallway that leads to the west.
Why do I see a bunch of squares?
Or you're looking through your Wizzle's eyes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not.
Oh, it was.
Okay, I'm gonna describe what he's seeing first to everyone, and I'm also going to say if this is, and he's kind of like talking louder than he thinks he is. He's like, if this is under Morgrave, do you think that this is what the Emerald Claw was trying to get to when they broke in?
Probably.
Oh wait, also, if they had 7 ships here like yesterday, they're
9.
still here? Oh, 9, my bad. I knew it was an odd number.
The same that was written on the letter that you received from the green feathered flock.
What do you think? Should I check out the table? Should I send him west?
He stands idly in the room. He's unsure what to do. He sees the serpent-like statue in front of him and the cage in front of that. The hallway leads west, but the table... Roll a perception check.
Perception. I forget, do the familiars do their own, or do I think they do mine for perception if I'm looking through. 13.
What's the call?
Hi. Shit.
He hears a trickle of water to the west, and the amber lights glow. He can tell there's less in the other chamber, but it looks, well, as though he'll have to squeeze through some rubble.
I want to have him check out the table. I feel like it's what a weasel would do.
Roll an athletics check as it tries to crawl up the side of the table.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Shit. Can I do acrobatics?
You may.
Okay, because he has a great acrobatics. He doesn't have great strength, though, so... how do you roll it? Whatever, it's +5, so let me just roll d20. Okay, fuck. Well, awesome. I'm really cool. I'm a really cool guy.
He dashes at the leg and then slides back down again. And then, he sees a chair on the other side of the table. Roll acrobatics with advantage.
Natural 20.
Jumping onto the chair and then onto the table. What's the call?
Low.
As he jumps
The
through
last
the
two
air
are low.
onto the table, he stares. Well, and he lands just on the other side of a scroll box. What's it called? I forget the name. But there's a scroll inside. He's sure of it, but he's not sure how to open it. His hands might not be strong enough.
Well, I mean, what about his teeth? Okay. Can he grab it? Can he carry it? Can he, like, put it around him? It's probably the same size as him.
It's actually almost triple the size of him, and he sees an inkwell on the table as well as the lantern that burns with some sort of green flame. It shimmers around, but it looks like he'd have to carry it, well, on his back. There's no strap to pull, but he could try with an athletics check.
Okay, athletics -4. Let's go. Let's see. -2?
He tries to budge as much as he can, but he's unable to. He breaks a sweat as well as faints a bit.
Damn. Well. So now there's west, and that's the only other thing in this room, right? Is just the western door, and like the statue, I guess.
Correct.
I guess let's check the statue out. Let's have him go around the statue.
Roll a history check.
History. 17.
He stares at the statue using your knowledge, and you're able to determine that it is, well, guarding this cage in front of it. It looks like some sort of mausoleum, but there are bones within it, and it looks as though they've been pierced by some sort of fang. But the statue itself bears none. Perhaps they brought bodies back this way. Its talons, though, behind it are sharp like wings. A serpent that flies. Have you ever seen such a thing?
Yes. My daughter.
Behind it, some sort of effigy to Vol herself. It looks like a large fang from top to bottom, pulled out from her mouth. The statue lays next to a bed. That looks awfully uncomfortable.
Huh. A bed?
A cot.
Who's sleeping in here? Guys, there's like a bed in there. Can you guys hear me? Did you guys leave? Are you still here?
There's a bed.
I'm here.
Hello? Okay, cool. All right, you guys didn't leave me down here, right?
No.
Okay, and we're still in the same place that we were in before too?
We are. I don't know where you are.
Well, I'm with you, right?
You're at a bed. Oh, yeah. Like your body is.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. My body.
Last time he went through a portal, he did this.
Sorry. Okay. There's a bed. Someone has been sleeping down here, and there's like some kind of scary statue, and a mausoleum with bones, that seem to have been bitten by something. And then there's a door, or a hallway, or something to the west. Should I have him go west, or should I have him come back? Anybody?
Whatever you're feeling. I don't
Okay,
don't know.
Well,
Just look out for a hobo with a calcium deficiency.
Noted.
uh, okay.
What's the big indecision for?
Well, there's so many things.
There are.
I'm curious about the mausoleum. I would send him in the mausoleum. He can get in there, right? He's a little weasel.
He swoops through the gate effortlessly. It's locked, but not for him. And, well, he stares around at the different bones. Roll nature.
13.
With your 13 on nature, he stares at the bones, and they all look, well, similar. And then you recognize the cheekbones, the head shape. This is possibly all elves in here, or drow at least. Some of them have their heads broken in two. It looks like a fang cleaved them right through. Roll a search check.
20.
You see a collection of cloths, and they look like old garments. They're deteriorated over time and, well, stained. He barrels through them, and then comes out the other side with a locket in his hands.
With the weasel?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I like that he has hands. Okay. guys, there's a pretty gruesome sight in there. Something has been eating, or just desecrating, the remains of a lot of elves, which you don't see too often. You know, elves, they don't tend to die a lot. So, unless the dark elves are different. I don't know too much about them, to be honest. I worked with one once, but we never really talked. Are you guys still there?
We're here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, you guys are scaring me. I don't want to get left behind again or something. So just, like all right. Who would sleep next to that? There's also a scroll case in there. I can't tell what's in it though. I'm just gonna have him go
Maybe a
west.
scroll.
Yeah, that's a good point. Scrolls can be many things, though. Westward, Little Fang.
Roll an acrobatics or athletics check. Little Fang comes to some sort of, well, rubbly archway. It looks like it's been broken. And there's a small hole he finds and he wiggles on through.
22 acrobatics.
It looks like a large room. There's some water trickling around and another hall that leads west again. But the room looks like some sort of meeting chamber. There's nothing specifically here. Just a few odd statues of fangs look like they've been pulled from mouths again.
Are we in a sewer? Like, what's this water for? Is this the cooling system for an LLM? Okay. And there's no signs of anybody down here.
Not that it can tell.
Fucker. Oh, man. The weasel is not the most perceptive creature. Not a very charismatic little guy either. Unfortunately. Okay. Guys, it just keeps going deeper west. I don't see anybody in here, but it does look like they've been meeting in this place, and like there's a lot of water, so it's kind of hard to hear.
Well, what to do, Corbin? It seems as though the party is relying solely on you to explore the realm of the south.
Actually, let's just head on out. We're not going to be able to find anything while we're sitting here. Skeleton will pick up his gear. You say you didn't find much to the south?
There's another path, but yeah, no, there's not much.
Let's go to the north then. Let's travel to the north. Bring little Fang back here. We'll just go north as a group.
All right, I will call Little Fang back. He jumps into my coat just like he did when he was a bat. All right. Should we go get that scroll? Or at least
It would probably be a good idea. Let's go get that scroll.
Scroll
We'll
case.
come back.
Scroll case.
Scroll case.
Just remember.
Yeah. It's empty.
Empty scroll case. Yes, you are correct. No, I'm kidding. Who's gonna go grab the scroll?
Well, I'll go grab it. I'll make sure there's no magic involved. I detect magic up, and I'll do a quick cursory inspection to see if there's no traps.
Please move your character and roll to detect traps, unless you're casting a spell.
All right, where's the scroll we're talking about?
I'll back him up and try to like point him towards where it is. Oops, I just closed
Okay,
the tab.
everything is all sorts of. Okay, there we go.
Where's my guy? There we are. Oh, I have something. What is this? What is this doohickey I've stolen? Okay. Fricker.
Okay, so I detect magic up. I cast as a ritual. I'm going to do a check with my investigation. Put on my little glasses and look things around.
Can I give him a help action? Or he gets advantage anyway.
Eltor, you notice no noticeable traps. However, you do see that the statue is asphyxiated on the mausoleum. The mausoleum has a caged door, and inside of it are bones, explained from before, I believe, in some fashion by Corbin. And you do notice that there is a ward upon the caged door. It would sound an alarm.
Our door ward.
The statue is also enchanted with some sort of, well, animation spell that possibly, if the ward goes off, the statue activates in some way.
Should we do it?
I'm terrified if you did, but that's up to you. You've fully rested.
I'm talking to Elto. I like to tease him because I know he's a good boy.
Eltor, do you collect the scroll case from the table?
Yes, as long as I see there's no traps. Well, if I can detect no traps that or see anything magic, I will collect the scroll case.
Other than the torches that glow all around you, they are enchanted with some sort of everflame. But nothing else seems to glow in any way. Oh, besides the ceiling again. You pick up the scroll case then, yes?
Yes.
As you do, you notice it's sealed with wax on either side. You'd have to crack it in order to open it.
Do I detect any magic on the scroll case?
None that you can tell.
All right, I will basically focus the scroll case away from me and open it.
You crack the wax and it falls to the ground. You open up the scroll case, and well, it looks like there's at least 3 different scrolls wrapped up like parchment inside of each other.
All right, I will pull them out and I will take a look at them. Are any of them saying explosive runes?
Is this a bomb? Did we find a bomb?
You pull out the first one, and it's half torn. It's written in Elven. Do you speak it?
Yes.
All stars must be, and then the page is torn. The second page, however, is different than the first completely. It's, well, a star. It looks like it's been drawn by hand. I'm updating the RP chat.
So am I.
The third page, well, it looks like a collection of words. Elven ones. Only, well, they're all various, different kinds. One of them means gem blossom. Another one just means gem. And then, well, it looks like roll investigation. Each of the words are written by hand. What's the call?
Hello.
Shit.
The handwriting is familiar to you. Roll a wisdom save, or check, I mean. But then you notice something. The words, there's at least a dozen of them. However, 3 of them are underlined. It looks like, anyway. Roll 1d4, 3 times. The 3 words that are underlined are Ulavethe, Kairi, and Damia. That is all that is written on all 3 of the pages. However, there are sketches on the back of the picture, and they look like talons or claws. And they look awfully familiar, to the same that as the star drawn on the front. Well, do you head north or move west?
Let's go west for now.
Okay,
Please move your
I'm
characters.
happy
Okay.
with that.
What made you change your mind?
Inertia.
Corbin, Eltor, you find yourselves in front of some sort of rubble. It's taking up the entire, hallway leading to the meeting room on the other side. You must succeed in an athletics check to move the rubble aside or cast some sort of charming spell to do the work for you.
Easy peasy.
Jerry the Jelly, are
Uh-huh.
you still swimming in the water?
No, I'm like just back to group pretty much.
Excellent. What's that, Corbin?
I will begin ritually casting Unseen Servant. And I will get it to help us clean up the rubble.
This is the Doritos portion of the evening. I shall be snacking. Meanwhile, Corbin, you cast your unseen servant, and you are capable of moving the rubble out of the way for both you, Eltor, Corbin, Emberly, and Jerry, as well as your familiars. You step into a large room, it would seem. It doesn't look very particular. But just the rushing of water nearby, and the columns same as the marble from before. There are 2 statues to the south, and they resemble fangs that are pulled from the mouth of something.
Um, hmm. Looks different. You know, when you're that close to the ground, when you're like weasel height, things just look different.
Really makes you think, huh?
I'm thinking about it
What
right
it would
now.
be like. What it would be like to be a weasel. does anybody recognize this place? Like, does this sound like in all our time, which isn't a lot of time for me specifically, but in our combined time with this place?
Can we roll like a history check or something?
Yeah, like, was there? Have we never suspected that a place like this would exist?
Roll a
Let's go to
history.
the north for the moment. Let's come back here actually once we're done looking, seeing it to the north.
Okay, let's go. Wait up, guys. Are these stairs?
Yes, they lead down.
Okay, Corbin takes his time.
Gotta be careful on your knees.
Yeah, he doesn't want to slip.
Eltor, there's nothing
Right down
arcane
here.
other than before the ceiling and the torches. They all glow like they do. However, then you come to a door. It's metal, it's not arcanic. And there are letters. Various ones. Scribed like some sort of tiles.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Fig Adidas. Adidag. Oh boy. Is this is in common?
It is.
Or is it in okay. Shit. Corbin Corbin takes out some parchment and starts writing shit down. I'm not great with puzzles, to be honest with you. Are any of you guys into puzzles? Okay.
Pick that as a maybe.
Okay, actually, technically, I'm supposed to be good at puzzles. I think Adam is too. So, even though I hate puzzles with a passion, I'm matched by the fiery depths of hell and beyond. So, do we have the puzzle like listed in our? Is it a visual puzzle we have listed in our RP section?
chat.
Or
Yeah. RP chat.
Interesting how there's some that are lowercase, but
Yeah.
mostly uppercase.
Oh,
is the answer 42?
Nah.
All right. All right, hold on here. I can't help myself. Sorry. Let's see here. So we're supposed to figure out the exact configuration to open the door up.
Something like that.
Like it would be like a code word that we verbally say, and then the door opens.
Are the letters movable or something, or is it just they're there? It's just sort of like a Like, are they interactable at all with?
Roll a search check. You can tell that each letter does not move. However, they are tiles that you press, it would seem. They are indented in a way that once you press them, it indicates that you have chosen that letter. You're not sure exactly how many letters it may be, but you don't think it's more than 5.
Why don't we try something? So we found 3 words that were printed above. Maybe we could try one of those.
Wait, what were the 3 words? Oh wait, the yeah, never mind, sorry. Okay.
How about Kairi Damia Ulafe? In that order. Does it do anything?
Well, do we have the letters for KYRE?
Very good point.
Eltor, you never answered my question from before. Are you casting a spell of detect traps?
No, I'm searching for traps, but I cast detect magic. So
Roll to search for traps. You can tell that the door is well armed, and if you put the wrong word or collection of letters in, you will trigger it. And it seems as though it could be a nasty gas of some kind.
Hello?
YOLO.
Somebody say nasty gas?
Well, what do you choose? You could always go back.
Give us a second, DM. I have to warm my monkey brain up to think about stuff like this.
Your giant ape brain.
Yeah. Is that a lowercase p? I can't tell.
I believe, yes, there's 2 lowercase p's.
Uh-oh.
I, in the RP chat, put down all of the lowercase letters in reading order, like left to right, top to bottom.
Not a lot of vowels.
I don't think. Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. Let's try fax BP a cock and see if that opens it.
Is that for real?
No.
let me check my spells out real quick. Hold on. I might just say fucking just try to bypass it just by cheating with magic.
And I take the study action and study the door.
You may.
Okay, I study the door.
Roll history, arcana, insight, or religion.
I can roll an arcana, see if that gives us something. that would be Arcana for the party. What else wants to Arcana?
I'm Doridoing. As you stare at the door and the scrolls in front of you, you can tell that the stars are not present. At least, well, from what you can tell in the sketches, and there are no talons or claws. However, you turn the pages back to the elven words that are written, and the 3 that you can tell that are underlined. And it looks as though... Well, no, none of the words would actually work on the door. And perhaps whoever was studying at the table and set up the cot had the same idea and gave up themselves in trying to crack this door open. But then something glints, and something gleams, and you remember the elves, well, their first waves of magic were tying words together that would create a rhyme or a say or a mote, something that would conjure into existence. And perhaps this is the same. But it's not very easy to put words onto doors where you don't have the letters. But then something strikes you. You stare at the letters again. Maybe it's not the letters themselves, but just the initials.
Okay, there is a capital U. There's 2 capital K's. And 2 capital and 2 small D's. Oh, the star, all stars must be... Is the word that finishes that the word we're looking for, possibly? All stars must be children. All stars must be dead.
Corbin, roll a wisdom check.
No.
Okay.
I did it. 50.
Search your notes. Try to figure out something from your pins and string connecting dots. You have 3 letters. D, K, and U. Perhaps there's something more that you can remember.
No way. Is it? It's not Ducky, is it?
What?
Ducky? I think it might be. Is there a Y? There's no Y though. Maybe it's something else. Shit.
UK dusk.
Can I just cast Pass Wall on this door and get us past it?
Can you read the spell?
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, a pass. Here we go. Let me just. Let me send this to you and DM you. Hold on.
Oh, you can post it in the RP chat too. Whatever's easier. A passage appears at a point that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface. This is metal. Within range, it lasts for the duration of the hour. However, it looks wooden, so I'll give that to you. You choose the opening's dimensions up to 5 feet and 8 feet tall and 20 feet deep. My goodness. The passage creates no instability in a structure surrounding it. Do you cast the spell?
You know what? I think yeah. Let's just cast a spell.
You create a passageway through the door, but as you cast your spell, it triggers the trap, and you must make a con save now. You are paralyzed and immediately fall to the ground in a collapsing mess.
Paralyzed on what side of the door?
This one, thank goodness.
Okay. What does paralyzed do?
It's bad.
Speed 0, incapacitated, saving throws affected, attacks affected, automatic critical hits on them. Okay, so I feel like we should get Elteron away from the door.
Also, lesser restoration also does cure paralyze if you have it, as the speed would move with the spell. And I'm really regretting not casting freedom movement on myself. Not gonna lie.
What am I missing?
Is lesser restoration the only way to get rid of paralyzed?
Lesser, greater freedom of movement. If you have dispel magic, you can't try dispel magic, maybe, depending on the type of paralyzed, maybe. So those types of spell effects will possibly work on it. Dispel magic, it depends. You'd have to ask the DM about that.
I'll tell you to cast to find out, unless you use a skill check of some kind.
Is there a lowercase L in there? Or are those both eyes?
The door's gone.
Oh, the door's gone?
The door's gone. I'm paralyzed.
Oh. Well, I still want to solve the puzzle.
I will say this, Corbin. Receive a point of inspiration as you are correct. The secret to the door was the word ducky, spelled D-U-K-I. No more than 4 letters. It's old Elven speak.
Shit. I wouldn't have thought to spell it that way. But
You listed your notes.
yeah.
The last Elven words are Imea, meaning familia, family, love, loyalty, and kin.
Eltern is still paralyzed. I guess I'll try dispel magic, like he said. Maybe that'll work.
Roll a caster check.
What the hell is a caster check?
You have to roll a d20 and add your ability modifier plus your proficiency, if I'm not mistaken, to beat the caster's DC of the paralysis abilities that have taken poor Eldor to the ground.
Okay. Well, my spell attack is a plus 12.
It's whatever your ability. It's your ability modifier. So it'd be a DC 20 plus your where you use to cast your spells, which I'm assuming is intelligence. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a DC for me? Just kidding.
Oh no. He rolls.
Okay, I thought
He
it
rolls
was-
the DC 20, and he's gonna add his casting modifier into it. Not his proficiency, his ability check. So
My ability check is 12 then, I believe. And I rolled a 12.
24.
So 24?
And I rolled a 12. You receive a point of inspiration. Another one, in fact. As Eltor, suddenly their bones creak and crack, and they snap their neck, and they're no longer paralyzed. Thank goodness, it was magical effects.
You feel better now?
Eltor still
Thank you.
stoic as ever. What's that?
Elton does say thank you.
Okay. So I solved the puzzle. But you know, I realize it's not needed anymore. Should we move forward? What the hell? Oh no. I moved the carpet. That carpet's gonna beat me up.
Okay, let's go. Do we want to go? That looks
I'm following you. I'm
like a
following
very
you.
scary room.
Yeah, it's a super scary room. You're the demon lady. I'm telling you, this is your time to shine. Call upon the demons. Demon power. Find
A
and
whole
also do
new
demolition.
world.
Oh shit.
You step into the room, and there's carpets on the floor. They all look the same, like the one in front of you, and then the other one on the side. They're tattered and torn, and they're old. Well, it seems like woven baskets sewn together in some sort of fuju on the ground. In front of you stand 6 different tombs. However, each of them do not have any descriptures of pictures upon them like they did in your scrying dream, Corbin. And to your south are cages. 2, 4, 6 of them again. But inside of each one of the cages is some sort of mangled body like a husk on the ground. Each of you roll a perception check now.
Mm-mm.
What the hell is that?
Holy shite.
Who's that? That freaky thing.
Jerry, we got 12s. We got 12s together.
Dude,
Woo.
even Altor rolled a 12 and then added 4. Wow.
Whoa.
Everyone receives another point of inspiration, because that just seems appropriate. Eltor and Emberly, you're both able to notice that the husks in the cages, one of them seems to be moving ever so slightly, but not in a way that would be frightening. Just a small breath, it would seem, as you walked into the door. But
Oh,
onto
it's frightening.
But on to your far left or west of the room, dear Emberly, you see a statue that looks familiar, like the one you all cracked there in the Carnathian Library, in the wing to the west. But in front of it is a collection of books, and some sort of mossy weed has taken them. And that, Emberly, you can see, does move ever so slightly.
I don't like it. Nope. Nope. Stop.
What do you
Stop
see?
moving.
I can't see anything.
What's moving?
Yeah, what's going
There
on?
was some moving vine. It was dancing a little bit.
Oh, a vine.
So, fire?
Whoa. I mean, she didn't say it was like violently moving. You know, maybe it's
It
moving
was
nicely. Maybe
spookily moving.
Maybe it's
Has a
waving low.
moving
Okay.
vine ever led to a positive thing,
Oh, I'm
especially
No.
sure.
deep underground?
I'm
Nope.
sure many thing actually.
Well, I don't see a druid in sight that would say that this is a good thing when there ain't no druid around to do it.
I
I
mean,
miss our druid.
it does depend on how you like your hentai, but let's move right alongside from that.
Just like I like my
I,
vines. Fiery.
I like I like my hentai like I like my vines in on the public library computer.
Oh my god.
What are you
That's
doing with
fucking
vines
awkward.
on computers?
That's the
I
question
like
you
my
gotta ask.
vines like I like my vines in 6 second clips.
Okay.
I was waiting for that one. Okay.
All right, Jimmy.
So let's see here. So we have
I was gonna say
nothing's
rooted.
moving except for the vines. There's nothing in the cages, correct, that we see below us?
Other than the husks, and one of them took a breath when you walked in.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
so there
there's
are
a
dead things.
breathing husk.
Fantastic. I will cast Detect Magic using my spell-like ability, so I'm not going to cast it ritually.
When
Is
you
my
say
note, please?
spell like ability,
It's sorry, my racial ability to cast Detect Magic.
And I am going to ready pyrotechnics for if I see one of those vines start creeping towards us.
I guess I'll cast. What is it? Find traps. Because I didn't need to on the door.
guys, can we just go into a room that's not a threat to us? You know?
They
So-
locked us in here, I think, because it is a threat. Or
Yeah.
there's only threats.
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
Do I see anything with Detect Magic? Because I'm casting it as an action, not as a ritual.
You can tell that the flames that are in the pots that glimmer next to you are all enchanted with ember flames, or ever flames. And the husks to the south, they're almost conjured like they are, like the statue connected to the mausoleum, and like the bears connected to the sacrificial room behind you. They too are connected to the tombs in front of you. Perhaps if you alter them in some way, not to the liking of the husks in the cage, they will activate. But then something else catches your eye, a glimmer, a glamour, on each of the tombs, at least on the top of them. They seem as though they are hiding something underneath, like the lead in the other room.
Okay. Do I find anything with the find
Anything with what?
traps?
Not immediately, but you can sense them nearby, especially when it comes to the tombs. You can't tell the illusion that sparks on top of them, but something buried underneath that, possibly. Something inside of the stone. There are no other traps, not the cages themselves. They all look locked and sturdy.
I would like to look around to try to find any entrance or exit to this room that might not be noticeable upon first glance.
Roll a search check.
Like any secret doors or any like tiny little holes or trap doors or something like that. I don't know. A loose brick. I rolled a natural one for a 16. Inspiration. Okay, not much better, but whatever. Whatever. My score is high enough, it doesn't matter. Okay.
You spy around the room, and luckily, you notice something out of the corner of your eye, the griffin statue. Like the one in the Carnathian library. The one that you all smashed when you left the colossal behind you. My gods, it's some sort of marker. A marking stone. For a passage underneath. If you can get the griffin open, there's gotta be another door, leading further down.
Guys, we have to open the griffin.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to deal with
Hold
those
up.
vines in order to do so.
Yeah, but you know, diplomacy. I mean, we can see what kind. You know, I'm just saying. We
I'm gonna
can't
cast
lead-
freedom of movement myself.
There you go. Good idea.
You're casting what now?
No, I don't. Why do I not have freedom? Sorry, hold on. I should have freedom of movement. Why do I not have freedom of movement on my spell sheet? Do I not have it memorized?
I didn't see it earlier. I don't remember it myself. But it could be around 4th or 5th, possibly.
Because I'm an idiot and didn't take it for some reason. That's why. Good to know. Gotta fix that once I get back to town. Okay. Blade singers need freedom of movement. Why do I not have it? Because I'm an idiot. Okay, good to know.
Not at all. You were too busy trying to keep yourself from dying in the sacrificial chamber. I don't blame you for forgetting. Well, dear mages, scholars of your institution, what do you do as you stand in a
I'm
room?
missing a 4th level spell slot. That's why I should have another 4th level spell slot. I should have another 4th level spell. Sorry. You mind if I add freedom of movement to that real quick?
What's the call?
Hi.
Yes. Oh.
Yes. 12. You all receive another point of inspiration, as that seems to be the number of the evening. However, you do not have the spell prepared as you try to quicken your feet.
Okay. Can I put it in my spell book at least?
You may. And take the time to do so. No problem. I will be back in a jiffy. I have to use the little goblin's room.
Corbin's version of casting freedom of movement is just putting Ben Gay on his knees.
It's funny because I have like 4th level. I have 4 spells for all the other spell slots except for that one for some reason. Like I have 4 6th levels, 4 5th levels, 4 3rd levels, 4 2nd levels. Nope, only 3 4th level spells. I must have screwed up on character creation, I guess. Now my spell.
I'm back.
I would like to try to see what's in these tombs up here. The ones that are north of us. Is there anything actually underneath these sarcophagi?
Roll a search check.
Of course, I'm gonna search for traps, of course, before I do that, but yes. I should have advantage on this roll, my bad. So it's gonna be the 20.
You stare at the tombs, and you find them to be unremarkably, well, dull. Each of them look like just slabs built on top of each other, and then, well, on the lid. But you know, thanks to your detect magic, that the lids are enchanted with some sort of illusion, which is keeping whatever underneath them hidden. and you must succeed in a wisdom check by interacting with it to break it.
You said it is something magical, though?
It is.
Let's do something a little bit better. Let's try to dispel magic instead. Wait. So it's what? It's like something illusional that's blocking what I can do?
Blocking your vision from the top of the sarcophagus.
Ah, I have a much better idea. Do I want to do this, though? I only have 1 6th level spell slot. Probably not. Yeah, we'll do dispel magic. See, that's probably safe to do first. Casting at a 3rd level. So do I need to roll an ability check to dispel the magical effect?
You do.
That will be a 19. Yep. That's good.
Which tomb do you choose?
The one right to my northeast of me.
What are you doing?
I'm just curious to see what's underneath these tombs.
I'm gonna back up.
Yeah. Well, so I think it might be. I think it might be some elves. Perhaps some fangs as well. There's been kind of a fang motif in this place. Maybe a gold star. Maybe 2 gold stars. Maybe 3.
The illusion is broken, and what appears on the tomb in front of you, dear Eltor, are 3 stars like the one written in the scroll that you took from the table from before.
Gold star for you for figuring that out.
Well, what do you all decide to do next, faculty members of Morgrave? Turn back and go the other way? See what's down the west hallway?
Can Little Fang squeeze through the vines?
He can try with a steady acrobatics check since he's no good at athletics or stealth.
His stealth and his acrobatics are the same. +5. 15. He's sliding in there.
As he approaches, he stops. He gets back on his hind legs, and he takes his paw hand to the back of his forehead. It looks as though he becomes dizzy.
Shit.
Make a wisdom save now for Littlefang.
Oh no. His wisdom's not too bad. So it's just a +1. Same as mine, actually. 19.
You succeed, and Littlefang shakes it off. You're unsure what that was, but he continues forward towards the vines.
Okay.
He stands near the parchment.
Mm-hmm.
The vines begin to move. He dashes in between them. What did he roll? For the acrobatics.
Was that the 10 that I rolled, or was the 10 something else?
It was the 10.
I can't remember. It was the 10? So it's 10 + 5, 15.
You see the vines reach out, but they fail to clasp on to his side. He has reached the other side to the griffin.
Buttons, levers, switches, anything? Anything?
Roll a search check for Little Fang.
Little Fang search check. Oh.
He tries each one of the feathers. Nothing. They're all made of stone. He runs up to the head and jumps on it a bit, and then rolls back down towards the belly. He looks for a feather, and then suddenly just stops, exhausted from his endeavors, on one of the toenails of the talons. And then it clicks and it clocks, and you hear boom, 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 boom. And, well, a staircase appears leading down as the griffin descends below the ground.
I just heard the Zelda noise in my head.
That's probably where I got it from. A casual memory built in time and space. No.
This map looks like a Zelda level. What was I gonna say? Okay, so the roots are still there though.
They are.
Or no? Okay. All right. Guys, I think we can get past the vines. I almost said veins. That's naughty.
Kind of the same.
If we just be nice to them, right? You know, and we just make it quick. Like, you know when you're at like a Gil Rollins concert and like you have to get up from your seat, but like you sit in the middle of the row, so you have to like choose if you want to give the people like the ass or the crotch as you move past them. Like, let's just do that.
Yeah. I know exactly what that's like.
I'm more of an ass myself.
Well, if we just respectfully go past the vines, I think we'll be fine. If we want to investigate this room further, I'm also interested in doing so, but I am also very scared of doing so. So, what are you guys thinking?
You first.
Me first. Well, I'm feeling pretty curious, actually. I'm kind of invested in this whole dark elf lore. What's going on here? I am going to... I'm going to look around for, like... Are there any, like, labels or, like... Are there names on these tombs or anything? Symbols? Something like that?
They look all completely bare and exactly the same as do the cages behind you with the husks in them. Except for the one that Eltor was able to break the illusion of. He merely placed himself next to it. His hand glanced upon the top of it, and he broke the seal. There are now 3 stars that appear on top of the second one to the right.
Hey, Eldrin, you gonna eat those stars?
He cannot, as they are embedded, drawn, and etched into the stone.
I'm just gonna cast True Sight. Is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm done with this. So yeah, let's get rid of all those illusions. No illusions for me. I see everything.
Each of the tombs have, well, a star. 3 of them, in fact. Exactly like the one that you've uncovered. On the other 5.
Is there also anything else hidden or invisible in this room?
Are the stars all identical?
They are.
Okay. Weird. I'm confused.
Also, is there anything in the cages below us that's invisible or hidden or anything like that?
Oh, look down the stairs.
So,
Anything over there?
Nothing
Can-
in the
wait, does your
cages
head-
seem to be
did-
hidden. What's that?
If you look through Hedwig's eyes, do you still have true sight?
I don't know, and I don't usually like. I'm not gonna let my familiar go through that right now because I probably would just blow it up if I could, otherwise, or cut or just hack it apart. So we have a bunch of stars on all these things here. And we can't press this. Are they pressable? Do they look interactable with? Of course, I want to share everything with the party members because they can't see this.
The stars look as though they're etched on each of the tombs. As far as interacting with them, you'd have to roll investigation.
Can I try to investigate? Well, I can ritually cast detect magic as well if I really need to. Or wait, you're not even using detect magic. You're using true sight. Fuck. I mean, I guess, yeah. Can I just like try to look for anything that might relate to what Eltrond is describing? Like, do I see any marking on, like, rank?
Roll history.
What are you thinking about, Jerry?
His brain is just elevator music right now. Puzzles just are not his strong suit.
Think about those beans.
Beans.
Yeah,
I
guys.
have to
I'm
do
sorry,
it.
guys. My brain is too dead to do puzzles tonight. I apologize.
Corbin, with your history check, you try to decide if the stars are some sort of rank, and they are not. But you remember a tale you heard from a drow of Zardark, or Zedek, Dirk, depending on your enunciation. But usually stars were symbols meant for warnings, something to keep the kin safe, especially when they were adventuring into unknown places, like the caves of Zindrak. They were known to be great beasts that would swallow you whole, or tear you to sunder, and stars would mark exactly how dangerous an area was before you passed through.
Oh, this is a 3-star danger.
Yeah, they're all 3-star dangers.
To the Vol.
Oh. Oh.
3 stars would not vacation here again.
But wait. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. We gotta open these bitches. The DM just hinted it to us. We have to open the sarcophagi.
You hinted that
It's
to
nice
yourself
knowing
with
you,
the
Dad.
24. Exactly, Emberly.
Okay. Am I overthinking this? Or should we open these? Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking too. Corbin conjures a microphone and taps it and says, "Is this thing on?" And then it disappears. Don't encourage me. Um. Frick. Oops. Okay.
Language, Dad.
I said the. I said the.
Demerit.
I can't win. Oh my god. Yeah, take one of the gold stars away. Okay. Are there any stars in the cages?
No, not that you can tell. I'm sorry if I typed the mic. Well, faculty
I'm
members
gonna
of
try to-
Morgrave. What's that?
I'm gonna try to talk to one of the husks.
I'm
gonna, like,
gasped.
lean over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, hey, 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 buddy. Hey, you got the time?
Roll persuasion.
It's the only charisma thing I'm good at is persuasion. 14.
It does not move, it does not gasp, but it does let out a bit of air. The same one that took the breath from before has exhaled, finally.
So no words, no vocalization.
None that you can hear or understand. Do you speak undead, Husk?
Only on Tuesdays.
Oh, well, it's Wednesday, unfortunately. I'd be scared if you did, though.
I mean, is Undead Husk an Abyssal or Sylvan?
Roll history or insight. Jerry.
Right.
Luckily for you, one of the first spells you learned was from an old drow. They had found their way from Zindark as they fled from the elves that were trying to enslave them after the giants fell. And they taught you how to look beyond just reality and create and fashion a new one. When taking an old rotted apple, they turned it into a fresh one. You saw them turn to a small child and sold it to them for a whole gold coin. That being said, you do know that Sylvan is connected in Elven in some way, a dash or two away from the Fae, and back to the Drow, it would seem, in this eerie place. You could try speaking it. Perhaps it would awaken some sort of stir of magic.
I'll try saying hi in Sylvan.
Roll persuasion. DC high.
God bless you.
Wisdom Titan.
14. I mean, 15, sorry.
Receive a point of inspiration. However, the husk has no determination. It does not move, it does not breathe, it doesn't even look in your direction. Does it have eyes? At least one of them does.
I cast
Well,
banishment on it.
I cast Speak with Husk.
No, I'm casting banishment. You can't cast with the husk or speak with the husk. Wait, hold on. Yeah, am I in range? Are they 30 feet away?
about 15 from you. Do you cast it on the
Okay,
one that
cool.
was breathing?
Yes.
Cover your ear.
If the target is an aberration, a celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend, it doesn't return if the spell lasts for 1 minute. So I think it's just an undead, but in case it's any of those, um, little detail.
It bursts into purple flames and evaporates. It was a fiend.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that, guys. I was just trying to banish him. He wasn't supposed to explode. Fuck.
Eltor,
Okay.
you see the stars vanish. And, well, you all hear a lock go unlocked.
Can I,
No.
like, hide?
I'm gonna jump in the water. I'm gonna jump
I'm-
and duck and hide in the water.
If someone's coming, I want to do, like, a surprise. Or sneak action.
You have a ready action to hide as you hear a lock from one of the tombs.
One of the tombs. Okay, I'll hide behind a cage.
Gosh.
I'll say. I'll bonus action hide, and I'm trying to ungroup this thing so I can throw Grog into a different water pool. So I have some eyes that I can see through.
Do you want him to the north of you or south?
South works.
Here or to the left?
Left.
All right, I moved him to the middle.
Perfect.
You're awesome. Eltor, Corbin,
The hell?
anything you do as you see the rest of your faculty members vanish from view?
Which one is it? The one without the stars?
Correctly stated.
Okay.
Eltor's backing up too. Fuck. I mean, frack.
I'm gonna go over, and I'm gonna try to help it unlock. Can I give the zombie the help action? Try to help him get out.
You can try and move the tomb top for it. Looks
Yeah,
awfully
that's what I'm doing.
heavy.
Well, you said there's a lock.
It is unlocked
You know.
now.
Oh, it's unlocked now. Okay, so yeah, I'll try to help. I'm not the strongest, but I'll do my best.
Move your character and roll an athletics check.
What's this red thing in the middle here? What's
A
this one?
fiery urn.
Okay, I'll go on this side. And then roll athletics. Is that what
You
you
s-
said?
You stand between two tombs, or sarcophagi. One behind you with stars burning bright, just getting there etched into the stone, but the one in front of you is gone. At least it could be. You place your hand onto the tomb and have to pass no wisdom save as the illusion is no longer there. Roll an athletics check.
Okay. 12?
You're unable to budge the stone from the top.
No, don't say that. I am able.
You may try again.
Come on, Eltor, help me.
I'll send him a little invisible mage hand to help him out.
No.
What?
No.
Emberly? You want to help?
No.
What are you guys so afraid of? Like I
You'll
said,
find out when
dead.
the cage opens.
I think these guys.
I
might
am
be
being
friends.
prepared.
Okay.
You're welcome
but
trying to make friends with it. Normally when
This
things
is
open
no
up
way.
to and come out at you, they're not friends.
when you have guests coming over, this is how you act? Is that what you... I mean, come on. Let's be welcoming,
Well, yeah,
guys.
people are scary.
Okay, I'm gonna conjure a crowbar, and try to pop it open.
The mage hand
I
jumps on the other
conjure-
end of your crowbar. You receive a plus
Yeah,
14 to your roll.
Holy shit.
Wait, is that
plus
because of my
14.
arcana?
Yes.
Okay. So it's really a plus 13 then. So 17.
You pop the top, and a wicked smell pours out. It's worse than socks and decay itself. You're able to push the top onto the side, and it falls, and it echoes through the entire temple. The husks do not move near you, Amberly. They are silent and still. What's that, Corbin?
Nothing. Yeah, I'm waiting to see. Oh no, is that a
Let's
goo?
see how you greet your guests.
Is that an ooey
Show
gooey?
us.
May I take your hat, sir?
Ashfall, make a perception check.
Which one?
Corbin. See Ashfall.
Cashfall. Perception?
Yeah.
Rolling high tonight, baby. I'm gonna go to the casino after this.
You see some sort of slithering mass. It looks as though it is quite weak as it tries to tremble alive. But that's all that is inside. It moves around and can tell that you are there. You see an
This thing
eyeball wiggle
unlocked
around.
something?
Hmm?
You said it unlocked the...
You opened up the tomb.
Right?
Yes, and
but
inside
it-
is a
it-
gooey mass.
But the gooey mass unlocked it.
Oh no. You're not sure how it unlocked. All you know is you banished the fiend and you heard it go click.
Shit. Hey. Hey, little guy. You good? You okay? Can you talk?
Roller
If
persuasion
it tries to hug
check.
your face, I'm gonna tell you I told you so.
Can I try to touch it?
You can.
I'm gonna reach out. Just try to... like,
I'm
just
so
gonna,
uncomfortable.
like the manta ray pools at like an aquarium. I'm just reaching my hand into the coffin and just touching it.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is how the Alien franchise started.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Well, all right. I'll remember who doubted me when I'm the king of the gooey guys.
Or you won't remember because you'll be in the grave.
Boy.
Do you touch it?
Yeah, I freaking touched it yesterday.
It turns into mist immediately and swirls around. And then it manifests again all over you. What is your AC?
Lick it.
15.
It's gonna taste just like marmalade.
I stick my tongue out.
Its weakened condition has caused it unable to form properly, and it falls to the floor in front of you, glooping and glopping.
Oh.
What are you trying to do? I just helped you, and you're trying to attack me?
However, something inside. It looks as though it is a hand of some kind, a piece of a body, like that of Lancaster. Only this one is stronger, and muscular, and brawny.
Whoa, you're ripped. What the fuck is that? What did is this? Don't tell me that's his hand.
Looks like a middle finger, but yeah, it's a piece of wood. It's the best I've got.
Is that wait? So it's not in the goo. It's in the sarcophagus.
Correct.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I thought okay.
Oh, is that what unlocked it?
Oh my God, you're so smart, Emmy. Hey, little guy, did your hand friend unlock the casket for you?
Roll persuasion or touch it again.
I want to touch it.
Leaves the tomb with with an entirely new disease the world has never seen before.
What? I'm just. We're both just rolling like fucking trash. I don't know that it's trying to hurt me because it just keeps failing.
Roll an insight check. It could be trying to hug you. Your
I
savior.
know,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
just
you
like
should hug it.
It's like when a puppy bites, you know.
I mean, isn't something hurting you just a hug gone wrong every time?
Its eye squints every time it reaches forward. You can tell it's not trying to hug you. It's trying to devour you instead. It looks hungry.
Listen, little guy, I'm not a corpse, okay? That's not how this works.
Well, yeah, it's busy trying to make you one.
Mr. Ashfall, please just let me kill it.
Its slapping arms whirl out and
Please
then
just
back
let him
down to
kill it.
goo.
Okay, you're welcome to kill it. You're welcome to kill it. I didn't name it yet.
Immediate fireball.
I just I walk away without turning back. Like I don't look back at it before I get attached.
Actually, I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm just gonna shoot it with a what kind of a ranged spell of cantrip. Hold on.
I'll say, I'm gonna have my invisible mage hand rest on Corbin's shoulder just to freak him out. Just because he'll feel a presence touch him that he can't see.
Yeah, I thought it was the slime come to life and touch me.
I have a feeling that misses.
It slaps and slides upon the sides of the tomb as it tries to reach its way to you.
Okay, now I will stab.
Do we recognize the hand? Does it look like a hand we've seen before?
You'd have to get
Probably an
closer.
elven hand.
That should not be with advantage.
But the another question is, do you think that there's more of this goo in all of these, or do you think some of these actually have the dead bodies left?
I think that these are pieces of dead bodies that want to reform.
So Lancasters?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think they're all separate? Like there's six separate pieces of a dead body? I thought that there was just like a full body in there, but it just got eaten by the cheesy goo.
Oh, did it manage to touch me?
It did.
Oh, hold on. Oh, we got spells for this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
Wait, no, I
I'm gonna
wanted to look at
shield.
the-
I will shield. Does a shield 23? Does he hit a 23 then?
25 on the die.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't stop that. That's my one reaction. So, wait, actually, it's 25 on the. Do you know what they roll when you roll shield? Oh, no. Are we doing that roll? Did I know what it before I would use shield or not?
How do you get 25 on the die?
I rolled a 19 plus 6.
Yeah, I guess it hits. How much
That's
damage
not
did
on
it
the
do?
die, though.
What's that, Emberly?
The +6 is not on the die.
Yeah, that's
Oh, you smart like that. 23 points of damage, 19 poison, and 4 of it bludgeoning as it slams its side upon you and it burns through your skin almost.
All right. So it's taking a lot of damage. So it's going to take, let's see here. So it's going to take, first off, it took 7 damage. So it's going to take 21 damage first off.
It
with the
dies
melee attack.
instantly.
Then I will use a second wind on myself.
With one hit from your blade, the magical charge is able to disperse it into tiny flames of arcane energy, like the purple swirls of the husk that was banished by Corbin.
Is there anything else of value in the tomb?
Just the hand.
Is it moving?
Emberly was inspecting it, I believe.
Yeah.
Amberly, roll a search check.
Mm. 17 investigation.
You search around the tomb and you can see the hand. That's all that remains here, besides a couple spider webs. But then you see some sort of mechanism, like a button that's been pressed. Roll investigation again.
Ooh, 22.
You look back at the cage where Hedwig is currently nestled on top of. And, well, it looks like there was a button underneath the husk. Their weight must have kept it pressed. Once you moved it, it clicked the lock of the tomb. Huh. Well, it looks like your father is good for something.
Dang.
Okay, so if we want to get into the other tombs, we might have to move the husks. Does this hand look like it's good at high fives?
It looks gnarled and crunched, except for just one of its fingers is pointing straight up.
I look up.
You see what looks like to be, well, the ceiling.
Misdirection. Okay.
What do you see?
I don't know. I thought the hand was pointing at something.
Yeah, whose hand is it?
Not mine. Mine have 6 fingers on each hand. Can I count the fingers?
5 in total. They look like they're intact. Roll nature
5 counting the thumb?
or medicine. 5
Natural 1. I don't know any other body besides my own.
What's the call, Emberly?
Low.
You believe that this thing, this hand, it's just a hand. It's dead and it's not useful for anything, you don't think? Your father could probably have him dress it up as
Whoa.
you, like he does everything else. But other than that, I think it's perfectly normal and, dead. At least, I guess you would with your one. Completely useless.
I've never despised a hand more than I do this one.
I'm
Well,
really curious why the ooze didn't just eat the hand.
maybe he was on his way to doing it, you know?
How long do you think the ooze was in that coffin for?
Millennia?
That is one hell of a procrastination then. Oh! Things just came up, didn't they?
I placed them on the board to represent each one of the husks.
So we can try to move one of the other husks and see what the ooze situation is in another tomb.
I turn around
If-
and banish the first one I see.
Which is the first one you see?
Let's roll a
That'd be
let's roll a
Jeb.
D6, I guess, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, roll it.
Jeb.
Roll a d6.
Jeb.
Just Spanish Jeb.
There we go. Hold on. 6. Okay, so the guy over there, yeah, next to Jelly. Next to Jerry, the Jelly.
It fails, and then you hear another click. The tomb is unlocked.
Is that good? No?
I thought it was brilliant.
I keep hearing this voice.
You're welcome.
What is that?
I don't know.
Who's here? You're not safe here. Okay. So.
I'm really
Let's-
concerned
let's-
for my dad now.
Yeah, he's just muttering to himself as he walks over and conjures another crowbar.
Who's here?
Yeah. He's just walking over with a crowbar, just like, who's here? You're not safe. What was that voice? And then he gets over there and he fucking gets the crowbar in there.
Mm-hmm.
Please be something other than an ooze, please.
Well, Corbin,
Do I get the plus a million?
Please be
again?
nothing but ooze.
Oh, I actually rolled nice. Oh, wow, even with my -1.
you crack open the top, and it falls to the floor. And then suddenly you hear as 5 serpents appear. They strike at you, Corbin. Each of them. What is your AC?
15.
And this is why we hide in the little water pits.
Dude, what are
6
these
of
rolls?
them.
What the fuck?
19 high. What's your AC again?
Fucking lower than any of those by a lot.
These are the curiosity. These are the curiosity killed the cat rolls.
Lucky I have a bunch of health.
Corbin is covered by serpents that fly. He is taking 16, 29, 27, 32, 36 points of poison damage as they snip and snipe at all of him.
He's just over there like, fuck, get these off me.
See, Corbin, I don't know what you would expect from me in that situation if I tried to help you. I'm just dead.
How much was it again? 36?
Yeah.
Get him off! Are these poisonous? Am I dying?
Well, you are definitely taking poison damage. Everyone roll initiative. Eltor, take the hit. Roll damage, Eltor. Corbin, roll initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, great.
I was just mesmerized by the snakes.
Eltor swings their blade and luckily does not miss, and they kill one instantly for their strike upon it.
Green flame blade for the next attack.
Whoa!
Eltor, you're at top of rounds.
Okay. Oh wait. I'm getting a full other turn here.
Missed the question. What's that?
Sorry, wait. Am I having a full round action right now? A full
You
turn,
are.
or is that just my first attack? Okay, good. I'll strike again. And what's his name going to give me initiative again? Advantage. Ooh, does that hit?
A 12 does not hit as it swings through the air and, well, cuts off a
14.
bit of hair.
14 is actually the attack roll.
Ooh, 14. Let me double check. It hits, and you receive a point of inspiration. Roll damage. And again, you strike at one and take it down to the ground.
This is on the next. Okay, actually, sorry. This should not have advantage. So I guess let's take the lower one.
24. That is its HP exactly, and you destroy it effortlessly.
And another one's gonna take 3 points of fire damage from Green Flame Blade. Oh, my bad. It does. She does extra damage too, doesn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Another one takes that much fire damage, plus 3, so 16 fire damage to another one. Because it's gonna leap from one target to another target.
You strike it down. There's 2 more left around his legs as they nibble at his knees.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the short sword. I'm guessing that's gonna be a miss.
Miss.
Bonus action. Plus. That's with the vicious scimitar.
Corbin, thanks to Eltor, 5 of them are down. Emberly, it's your turn now. The snake, if it remains, will attack your father once more before he gets his turn. Their initiative did not show, so I rolled it on my own.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my returning dagger at it. $14.
Hits.
$9 piercing damage.
It strikes its wings off its back. It falls to the floor and vanishes in arcane swirls of purple flames. You are out of initiative.
Okay, so that was a 3-star tomb. I really don't want to see a 5-star tomb.
There's another hand in here, it looks like.
It is not just a hand, it is an entire torso. It looks as though some sort of, well, figure of a man, from neck to waist.
Okay, so it might be one body that's separated among these 6 tombs, and if we open them all, he's gonna get put back together and eat us.
No.
Looks like a
Help
dick stick.
We put him together and he helps us.
Or kills you all. I mean, yes, it's a good idea, Corbin.
I don't think anything related to the blood of Vol would want to help us.
Why not?
I'm gonna say that was a rhetorical question.
Well, I just don't know why we're like, what are we really enemies with them? I thought we were doing.
It doesn't matter. They're evil. Like, doesn't matter if we're their enemy or not.
That's true. I had a dream. Okay, I had a weird dream.
And they've put you in a permanent one.
Yeah, I understand. They're very scary cult people, and we should, be careful. But, I'm just saying, you know, what is this shit down here for? You know?
Great question.
Anybody?
Besides the ethers. Well, there's 4 tombs left. 1 doorway, as well as a vine etched around books. And Jerry is hiding in a pool of water.
Hey, I've had to learn the hard way that I can't survive a brush of wind. Okay?
Understood.
So, I mean, do you guys want to open these all, or do you want to leave? I mean, we could try going through the vines.
I would rather the vines at this point.
Wait, I'm gonna try something really quick because I do have this spell called Switcheroo.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back
Is
while
this-
you discuss.
Oh, if the space is small enough between the vines, I'm gonna see if I can fit Grog or one of our other familiars through there. Then I can just switcheroo with them.
Probably not, Mr. Giggles.
Probably not.
I mean, you think we can just teleport back there? Because I can teleport us.
Back.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
What's been decided?
Nothing.
Nothing yet.
Oh,
Nothing ever.
double.
We're bad at deciding things, okay?
I like it. Suspense. Anticipation.
If you teleport back there, I still feel like the vines are going to get you. I saw them dance, I swear.
I'll bet you 100 gold that they don't.
Can I borrow 100 gold?
From me? All right, fine. And he just takes out 50 gold. And oh wait, no, he takes out 100 gold, and he says, "Okay, but so if I'm right, you have to give me that back."
Yeah.
Okay, deal.
I mean, hey, worst case scenario, I do got a tinderbox. Just
no need to be crass, Jerry.
Corbin, stop immediately.
oh,
Corbin die.
Emberly, your father hands you 50 gold pieces and then, well, takes the rest from his boot. Corbin walks forward, and as he does, he gets a swirl of energy that seems to dizzy him like it did poor Littlefang. Make a wisdom save.
Did you need to get that close? To teleport?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I just wanted to do it intimately. You know,
You
I didn't
shrug.
want to treat the vines like I treated the husk.
You are not affected by whatever this is. You may take time, like a nature or arcana check, to understand or discern more. History also for dungeoneering.
I'll do history. I mean, I have eyes. I don't have. I mean, I'm an archaeologist. I don't know if that would help. I look at the vines.
Once, a
and
few
I
years
ask
before the
them.
morning. What's that?
I just, yeah, I'm probing the vines. Tell me.
You were sent on an expedition to the south of Kyrie, a large junglist atmosphere, and you had dealt with this fungus before. You're not sure why you didn't notice it. It's an alkalith. The closer you get, the more confused you could be. And if it senses any threat, it could reach out and try to bend your bones backwards. Be wary as you creep.
Wait, what?
Oh, excuse me. Does it what to your bones?
Yeah. Wait.
Does it mean bend your
Bend-
joints backwards, or does it flip your bones around in your skeleton?
Who
I mean,
says
in
which
your
way is
skin.
backwards for my bones? What the fuck is this image? Okay, I'm scared. All right. All right, but I'm not under any kind of funk.
Correct.
How close am I? All right, cool. I'm going to look back at Emberly, and I'm going to make wait, fuck. I was gonna say like make the motion where I'm like, making it rain money, but I don't know if people can do that with coins. I've never tried. So I guess he'll just turn around and give her a thumbs up. And then Misty step behind there.
The vines come to life, Corbin. As they wrap around you, grappling you, you feel your breath leaving your chest.
I give a thumbs up back.
Ouch. What the hell, vines? Oh.
I'm starting to think it was a good thing that he decided to nominate himself to go do it. I'd be dead right now on the other side.
You take 34 points of acidic damage as the vines wrap around you, crushing your windpipe. And then you hear the swirl of magic. A portal is being opened in between the vines. You all see it plain. It glistens with light. Each of you make a history check now, or arcana. I'll permit religion if it is a skill you're trained in.
Ooh.
You all succeed in knowing that this Icklith, or Elkith, whatever, is casting some sort of portal. It's opening up just next to your father's head, Emberly. Jerry, this is no illusion as you see the flicker of energy. The portal's being opened. Yes, Eltor, you've seen this place before, not in your dreams, but in reality, to the abyssal realm. the vines begin to try to pull you in, Corbin. Everyone, roll initiative.
Dude, I'm on fire tonight.
Eltor, you're top of rounds with merely a scratch on your crown. And receive a point of inspiration for rolling that 20.
Sure thing. Give me 1 second. Only 11 more inspiration to go before I can level up. All right. Okay. So I think we got some serious problems. So Eltran's gonna go into Blade Song. Let's do it. You are really far away from me, aren't you? Yeah. All right. So I guess in this regard, what we're gonna do is since I can't get to you yet, I'm just gonna try and dispel magic on the portal. So dispel magic on the portal, I'm guessing. Do I have to roll?
Yes.
Is it a fifth level spell or less?
I'll permit it. It succeeds, and the portal is closed for now. It's a weird one because of the way that this is written, so it's hard to tell. It looks like it would be an automatic success, so no roll is needed. Keep that in mind for future times as you cast Dispel Magic and the portal closes from between the vines.
Am I in danger?
Definitely. Jerry, unless Eltor has anything else to add, you're up.
Alrighty then. First, I'm going to bonus action dash, so I have a movement speed of 60, and move
Stop
here
immediately and make a wisdom save.
You're gonna die.
I mean, hey, wisdom is actually a good inspiration point.
Good idea.
30-20, we'll take.
You feel dizzy
20
for a
on the
moment
die.
and almost taken. With a 20 on the die, you succeed.
Yay! And then for my action, I am going to cast a Moment to Think as time slows for me, and I take
Ooh.
out my, and I use the Utilize action to, where is it? Yes, to take out my tinderbox and light it, throwing it at the vines.
Roll
That's
a ranged attack.
pretty sick.
It is amazing.
What would I roll for a ranged attack since I don't really have any ranged attacks that aren't spells?
Spell attack. Spell attack. Right?
I'll give it to you.
Spell attack?
Isn't that range?
Alright.
You're used to using unorthodox spells. Why not items as well?
27 to hit.
It strikes. I'll roll tinderbox
Big
damage.
fire.
How many tinderbox matches do you have in that box?
Let me double check really quick.
I think he probably has like 1,000,000.
See here. It's a small container holding flint, fire, steel, and tinder, usually dry cloth soaked in light oil.
Roll 2d6.
Six.
The burning flames crackle, but only for a moment. as they sizzle out around it. Unfortunately, it looks like this echolith has resistance to fire.
Dang. Well, at least I didn't waste my oil then. That will be the end of my turn.
Knowledge is key. Emberly, you're up. But then, be prepared for the echolith to go.
I'm kind of tempted to grease it so that it can't hold on to Corbin.
I'm kind of tempted to grease it.
But then I think you would be in difficult terrain and it wouldn't really be. So maybe that's
I was born in difficult terrain.
You were born in
Okay,
Kyrie, right? Karnath?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sire.
Diary.
Sire.
Oh gosh. Okay, I am. Going to be indecisive like all day.
Well, at least you're not alone.
Okay, so wait, it's not gripping Corbin. It's just there being all scary.
Corbin is grappled. He was grappled on the first attack. The second two were rolled at advantage because the first one he was grappled with, and then he took quite a bit of damage. And you
Look at
see
our
the vines
familiars.
whirl up again.
Okay.
I know.
Oh gosh, it's still dancing there. Okay. Fireball, probably not the best in this. Okay, Scorching Ray. Range is good, and it's a target. Okay, so I will do that. $19, $14, and $13.
The 19 hits the vine and it crackles and whines. Roll damage.
It waxes and wanes.
Like the moon on some days.
Fire damage. Oh, fire damage. Womp womp. I should have picked better. Okay, and then for my bonus action, I'll pull out the cannon. Then I'll put it here, kind of in the middle. Okay, that's my turn. I don't want to get too close.
Corbin, how you doing over there?
Terrible.
Have
I'm
fun
down
with this.
100 gold. And what's that? What are those?
30 points of damage again. Acidic, as
Okay.
it tries to burn your neck clear off your head.
Are you even being a threat to it?
I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm just getting my ass pummeled in here.
If you
And,
had seen its intelligence, you'd know it doesn't really care, as another portal appears next to Corbin's head again.
See? I told you they don't care.
Okay, all right. Yes, I know. I'm just like all bloodied and fucking just 2 days in a row just getting beat to a pulp.
At
I
least
just
your
woke
money is
up.
not going to dissolve from acid. Safe in my pocket.
Spoken like a true heiress. Little Fang, Hedwig, Grog, Mr. Giggles, You have actions before Corbin if you so choose. Now's a good time, as he is riveled by vines.
I'm not ribbled. Don't say that.
Riveled? You're not
Oh,
riveled,
yeah.
you're just wildly being attacked by them, one whack at a
I'm
time.
raveled.
Unraveled.
I'm not riveled. I'm raveled.
Raveled.
I'm ruffled, but I'm not riveled.
I'll say I'll just have Grog help action me for my next attack.
Uh, um, what can familiars do?
They provide help, that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Giggles will provide me help action then.
Yeah, so Little Fang will get ready for when I have to do death saves and then give me advantage on those. That's what he'll do.
By pushing his little
It's
paw
like
hands on your
CPR you.
chest. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Mouth to mouth.
Yep. We've practiced.
All right, Corbin, what do you do?
Oh, well, I'm supposed to do something?
It's your turn. You're grappled by vines as another portal swings by your head to the abyssal realm.
I will teleport out. Can I Misty Step? Where do I want to go? Can I Misty Step next to Jerry? Can I grab Little Fang and then Misty Step next to Jerry? Is that possible?
You may.
I don't need to grab Little Fang. Okay, cool. I'm doing that. Jerry, I'm sorry I'm stinky. I'm sorry. The tree was mad. I mean the vines. And I think it shit on me.
The vines
How
outstretched.
did it poop in my own pants?
How did it shit my pants?
I only went to the mall once.
That cursed tree shit my pants.
The tree has prestidigitation. We must burn it.
The tree used Mage Hand to push the poop out of my ass.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
The more I think about it, the worse it gets. I love it. Remember that about 2 p.m. tomorrow while I'm at work. And people are going to be like, what are you laughing about? No, nothing. Just vines and hands pooping. The vines outstretch as though they knew where you were headed. Strange. Perhaps it's the abyssal energy that whirls around them. Anything else, Corbin, as you teleport to the other side next to your friend Jerry?
I grab onto Jerry like I almost grapple Jerry. Like I like grab onto him with that kind of like old man thing where they like grab too tight onto your arm or something, you know. And he and he's like leaning on Jerry because he's like very unstable and dying. And he just looks at you, Jerry, and he's like, "We gotta get out of here.
Ah,
We're gonna
it's
die."
not so funny being on the other end of this situation, is it?
It was never funny, Jerry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was never funny. We gotta get out of here. I'm gonna die. I just want to go back to Moonwatch. It was so much more simple.
It's fine. You were going to in 5 years, anyways.
Wow.
Eltor, top of rounds. You stand on a carpet, burning embers to your, well, north. You step forward. Oh, stop immediately.
Ooh.
Make a wisdom save as you feel lightheaded. Roll 1d10.
I'm sorry. Roll 5 to that. My bad. That's a 15. I rolled a wisdom check instead of a wisdom save. So the total is going to be a 17, not a 12.
Roll 1d10.
Roll 1d million.
You feel dizzy for a moment, and then take a breath. You know that you are enchanted somehow, some way, and you get another wisdom save at the end of rounds. However, before you begin your turn, you must roll 1d10 if you're still enchanted.
Okay, so what's happening right now to me? Anything happening to me right now?
You have full awareness of your senses and may do anything you please.
Okay. That's interesting. Do we need me to kill the tree, or are we just going to back out of here? Or are we done with this?
I say kill tree.
Well, the only way forward is through the tree, so we have to do something.
All right. Yeah. Actually, I'm. Time what just happened. I guess we're going to. Yeah, let's go forward and start attacking the tree. I guess. All right, here we go. I want to keep head we got though, because obviously something's happening. So let's do my first attack. Is that a hit?
You hit. The vines swirl around, and you strike them down.
Brilliant.
For that much piercing damage. That should be a hit. We'll have to add some more damage to this one. Combination of Sonic and other slashing. The D6 is slashing.
30 points of
Then-
damage, thusly.
Attack with the sword again. It's a 19 hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Did a 19 hit it?
It does.
That should only be one dice. I'm not sure why it rolled 2.
I'll take the first one.
Okay, and then we attack again with the vicious scimitar. This one does have advantage. So it's gonna be damage is be plus that. That's all slashing. So yeah, 19 more slashing. And that's all my turn.
58 points of damage has been dealt, and thankfully each of them magical. And it does seem to strike all of the weeds down, or viney arms as they try to wrap around Altor next. Jerry, you're up before the Elkalith.
Alrighty then. I will go ahead and upcast Corrupting Ichor to 3rd level. And with the help action that Grog gave me, that gives me advantage, correct?
Correct.
Alright, and as I'm doing this, you'll notice that I have Grog on my shoulder and it looks like he's getting a little bit bigger. As I squeeze and you watch this corrupting ichor ball shoot out of his mouth like a cannon. Say 27 to hit.
27 hits as you said Ichor cannon?
Corrupting ichor. Yeah. That will be 2d8 necrotic. That will be 7 necrotic damage, as well as unless it takes an action to wipe off the phlegm, it's going to take. Let me just double check. Any hit points it regains are reduced by half, as well as it will take either 2 or 3d4 damage at the start of each of its turns until it wipes off the phlegm.
It will take the damage on its turn.
Well, it takes this and necrotic 2d8 when it gets hit, but there's another 2d4 that will take at the start of its turn.
Understood.
And that will be the end of my turn.
The corrupting ichor slides its way into the vines. Roll its damage.
And then the 2d8 or the 2d4 for the corrupting ichor staying?
Top of rounds. For it, so a 2d4, my lord.
Alrighty then. That will be another 7 necrotic damage.
The first hit swings at a 14 towards Eltor and misses. The vines reel up. The shadow appears from behind it. 26 as it strikes down, and you are taking...
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs goes dashing over the vines, and they crash against the side, but still a 24 hits, and you take 20 points of acidic damage, Eltor.
Sorry, we'll drop a shield instead. So my armor class is now going to be a 26 now.
You succeed in not taking damage.
Alright.
But then its final hit, and it misses. Against your shield, it sparks. And we move on to Emberly. You stand there as you see the vines crashing against the shield of Eltor.
Okay, I am going to use the cannon to do Force Ballista. So that is a spell attack. That is 16, but I'm gonna use
You do
Flash
have
of Genius to...
You do have a point of advantage from the silvery barbs, thanks to Jerry.
Oh, okay. Then I will roll a second time. Okay, dirty 20. To hit.
You succeed.
Okay. And that is going to be 22 points of force damage.
Still, it wriggles around. The vines are not stopping, at least for now.
Okay. And then I am going to use my action to cast Force Blast at it. So that is 17 to hit.
"17 hits, exactly. You receive a point of inspiration."
Okay. So that's 7 more force damage.
Still, it wriggles around, but it looks almost defeated now. Perhaps a couple more rounds of whacking it down. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Corbin, you're up.
Um, can I try to banish it again? Well, not again. Try to banish it for the first time. Um, it needs to give me, what is it? I forget. Charisma saving throw.
It fails. Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
The portal overhead swings around it like a wild serpent. And then, in a spark of green energy, it vanishes.
It vanishes.
Well, that worked.
Did I do good?
For 1 minute.
Very good.
So good.
Thanks.
At 6 past the hour, it shall reappear.
Should we just run behind it and just go?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there is one more thing we could do, though. We could eliminate the ground underneath it so it just falls straight into the water when it comes back.
Huh. Wait. It's not an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend? Just to clarify.
I will double.
Okay, because if it's any of those things, it does not come back.
It burst into purple flames as I reread. It's a fiend, a demon, a typical chaotic evil medium creature. It whirls around, you hear it hiss and howl, and then it dies forevermore.
So
That's what a
doesn't die.
bastard did. That's what a
Well, maybe-
bastard resistant to
Vanishes.
fire damage.
It's just meant to, it goes to, so it doesn't return, it just goes to a random location on a plane of your choice, basically. So if you want to kill it, that's, you can
Oh,
do that.
wherever you want to put it there.
Send it to the
I'll put
bog
him
of
in
eternal stench.
No, I'm gonna send him to space.
Send them to the ranch dimension.
I'm gonna send him to Ram Ranch.
Salad dimension.
Send them to the Hidden Valley
Salad
dimension.
dimension.
Where are you sending them again?
I'm sending them to Hidden Valley Ranch.
I love that. You are
But,
out of initiative, and the beast is no more. You may all decide what you do next. With 23 minutes on the board.
So go down the
Yes.
stairs.
Jerry dives headfirst down the stairs.
I'm very hurt. We gotta go. I'm in real rough shape.
Oh, I can throw a cure wounds your way.
Don't worry, Corbin, you'll get used to it.
How
Spittle.
how much health
Are you down?
100.
Okay. 31.
That's a good chunk. Yeah.
I'm working
Corbin
on a
takes
couple
his
map
time down these
changes.
stairs.
What's that?
Corbin takes his time down these stairs too.
Here, let me help you. I'll carry your bag down, old man. Then you can hold on to the railing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
exactly. I gotta get a cane.
Good thing we're making the map change, because, well, I meant to just group Grog to me, but I accidentally grouped me and Grog to the stairs.
To the stair. Good job.
To the stairs.
Okay. While I'm carrying Dad's bag down, I'm gonna sneak the money back into it.
Oh, shit.
See if I can get a good stealth. Would that be sleight of hand?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay, sleight of hand would be 21.
You succeed in sliding the gold into your bag. As everyone walks down the stairs or dives headfirst, you find no one staring in your direction, unless Eltor chooses to roll a perception.
I'm good.
I mean, I do have a really good passive insight and passive investigation, if that means anything.
You are in front of the group, and I would say you dive down too soon.
I was not
Alright.
passively putting it in.
Yeah, your passive perception is your ability to perceive passive things.
So when I'm being passive aggressive,
Yeah.
You can let me know what your insight is.
Passive insight 21, passive investigation 24.
Good to know.
I want to make
Passive
Corbin more
perception, a
intimidating.
measly 11.
How do I make Corbin more intimidating?
Go to the gym. I don't
Things.
know.
spikes, yeah, sharp things.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Dude,
Start aggressively calling everybody bro.
should I get a mohawk?
That's not intimidating.
Okay, damn, okay. Never mind.
Unless
You
there's
said
like real
spikes.
spikes in it. Yeah.
Or real fire. That's more cool than intimidating.
My other character has fire.
That's pretty fire.
Yeah.
It's pretty fire festival.
That's pretty flame on.
That's pretty boudoir.
That's pretty water pun.
What the hell?
You all walk down a set of stairs that seems to go quite a long ways. They spiral around, and you find yourselves almost getting dizzy now. You see the stairs underneath you striking outside of a circular room. As you walk down each step, it goes for hundreds of feet, it seems. You walk almost nearly an hour. Your feet become tired. Your hands become worn from holding the sides of the wall. And then finally, you come to a single door, like the one before. It's metal, and there is no keyhole, no way to get through. And there are, well, no markings or letters on this door. It looks awfully bare.
no locks. What?
No locks whatsoever. Just looks like a door, metallic, like the ones before in the sacrificial room.
Are there door handles? Can I try opening it?
No door handles, but you can try pushing it with an athletics check.
Okay. $17.
You push the door, and with your strength, your wings flutter behind you, the metallic energy perhaps providing some leverage. And you succeed as you feel it click forward and then ascend upward, revealing, well, a large, open platform. You find yourselves in one of the lower Memphis, not on the ground floor, but in the abandoned area, where all the factories and, well, ne'er-do-well are. You smell old dust and wood, decaying, but you can't tell much as you stare around in the smoggy clouds that, well, seem to be robust.
What did we get to hear?
Well, dear adventurers, faculty members of Morgrave, what do? Do you adventure out and explore around, or retreat back? You can tell now you definitely are in Sharn.
Okay, so we came down to the stairs, kind of where this tower is.
Yeah, the tower is more like a large pillar that once you go outside you'll see goes up into the higher Memphis, but it's hard to tell because this part of the Memphis, which is like a leveling system, I have a map for you on this, I think. Somewhere. Sharn levels. Ah. So you guys are in Middle City right now, which is just a collection of foundations and old buildings that were built to make the upper city, and now they're just like crumbling wooden piles. This is where the actual clouds of Covair tend to flow through, and there's always like a gas or smog from something burning in this lower city, because there's usually people living here, but they aren't very welcomed anywhere else in the city. Usually, if you want civilization, you want to go back to the lower Memphis and then stay near the edge. If you go up to the upper city, you'll be back to where Morgrave is, indicated by the ship on the right.
Okay.
Do we hear anything?
Other than the whistling of air, and it sounds like the gliding of airships, but they don't seem anywhere in sight.
I guess I will start to explore this building. Do we have to like go out like this way to get in, or?
Whoa. Maybe we have Mr. Giggles, Mr. Fang, Mr. Wig, and Mr. Og. Take a look first. What do we think? So basically we have like we have Hedwig doing aerial support, right? We've got Mr. Giggles is like the kind of like the getaway driver, and um, Grog is like the wild card, and
Grog is waiting to get airdropped into something.
yeah, and Little Fang is just like the infiltrator, just going into little cracks under the doors.
Well, what do you all decide to do?
Um, I tell Little Fang to try to get the other familiars in on a plan, um, and like give them all nicknames, like call signs or whatever. Um,
Grog the OG.
Mr. Giggles, the joke.
Oh man, Little Fang's like the tooth.
LF. Little F.
Little F.
Not little. Lil.
Lil
Lil.
F.
Lil F.
LF.
Have the little
Hedwig is
thing
now just Bigwig.
roll persuasion.
Oh yeah, sorry, hold on. Let me do persuasion. Oh. 22. Actually, if you use his charisma, it would be a 15. He has really bad charisma. Probably because he looks like a little devil weasel.
Littlefang stands in front of Goat, or Mr. Giggles. Sorry.
The joke.
Yeah, use his nickname. You're gonna give him all away.
What is Littlefang's? Squirrel?
Lil F, I guess. I don't know.
Little F. Oh, little F. Little F, OG, Grog. And does Hedwig have a nickname? Eltor?
No, just Hedwig.
That's we do that to throw them off. We have one person using the real name to confuse the authorities. So stupid.
Little F stands on the back of their legs and begins waving their hands in front of Joke. Joke seems to lick their nose and then stares off in the distance at the clouds. He wanders forward looking for something to munch. Meanwhile, it looks like OG licks his eyeball and stares at little F and nods a bit, taking his side. Meanwhile, just Hedwig is cleaning their wings and paying no mind. Eltor, with your ability to see through Hedwig's eyes, as well as you, Emberly, with Joke, you're able to see what looks like to be an airship on the other side of this old abandoned factory.
An airship. Yeah, I want to go check that out.
Oh, and by the way, thanks to little F, your familiars all receive advantage for their help action. from Little
Hell yeah.
Emberly, are
What an
you?
inspiring
What's that?
weasel. It was just a really inspiring weasel, you know.
True. Emberly, are you walking up to the airship or is joke?
I think the joke.
Oh, the joke. Yes, the joke. Roll a search check.
Um.
He walks forward, his stomach grumbling a bit. He doesn't seem anything to find to munch on as he sees the airship. It looks like it's docked on a small beam of sorts, but the beam looks as though it's bending a bit underneath the weight of the giant airship. And it seems also the airship is fully equipped, though aged. Looks perfectly sturdy. He wanders over towards a window into the factory and finds it almost nearly completely empty. Whatever was here was taken, but again he finds nothing to munch on. Meh. Meh.
I know you're
He
such a good
volunteered
goat.
that one.
I don't know.
Who you talking to?
Myself.
Oh. Um, After inspiring everybody, whether they follow him or not, Little Fang is going to run in.
To where? The abandoned factory or the airship?
The abandoned factory.
Little Fang dashes inside and finds, well, nothing of value. Roll search, just in case. Damn. To the east, you do see a few jars as well as a collection of things. It looks like, well, vials of grease as well as some sort of herb. On the other one, you see what looks like to be a small larder of pressed meats, but they all look molded, and you can tell there's a smell coming from them. There's also flowers to the south, but they look mostly like weeds. In the center is a broken old dresser, and the rest looks like scattered pots and vases that have been left. Nothing of high value, except for possibly a single chest, one that seems closed and locked.
So I'm relaying this to the party as I am going through his eyes as soon as he gets into the factory.
It does look like the vials to the south, the ones that are large white tubs, are marked as alchemist vials.
Is this a bomb factory?
I would probably know.
Do you step into the
Um,
abandoned factory?
Oh, you want to go
Yeah.
check it out?
Yeah. I mean, there's always good supplies to use, but if there's alchemist's fire,
Okay. All right. I get out of Little Fang's eyes and I walk in with Emmy.
Emberly follows
Why does the
behind.
idea-
Oh, what's that?
I was saying, why does the idea of like Emberly with access to a large amount of alchemist fire, why does that send chills up my spine and not in the good way?
And we leave that as the cliffhanger until next week. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
Fire debating what to do next. However, roll history before we completely end. Emberly, with your 15, you can tell that the vials are still intact. The wax on top that makes up this vase-like vial that is standing almost up to your knee when from the floor are fully prepared to explode anything with 4d6 worth of fire damage if they're thrown properly. And Eltor, with your history of 21, you can tell that the factory was used to create some sort of arsenal of explosions. Not just any explosions, but almost like a melding, a molding. The ability to, well, it seems like a component is missing from what you can tell that is left inside, but it would shield one or many from the explosion. It could be used at close range, though you're not sure exactly how that would be. You can tell that the small pots on the floor were looking as though they were used to separate different components of magic, as they are still enchanted and you have your detect magic spell still on. You stare at them, and you're sure you could collect them and use them to maybe keep some sort of magic component from attaching itself or casting itself upon you. But you do have to find a lid. Roll investigation.
Emberly's like salivating all over the place in here.
You do find a lid to 2 of them, and are able to secure both of the pots. They are, we'll call them barrier pots. You can put things inside of them, and hopefully they don't explode. Emberly, you do find 9 vase-like bottles of this alchemy fire. I'm sorry, make that 12. As well as 10 additional smaller vials, which will only do 2d6 when thrown.
And what was the larger one?
4. You succeed in completing a chapter of Morgrave by finding another secret, and receive an additional point for your leveling, additional checkpoint, that is. And thank you all for coming out tonight. We'll see you next week as we start in the abandoned factory with the airship nearby.
Wait. Did I just hear we got an additional checkpoint? Oh no, that's
You did.
oh, so we just got one additional milestone checkpoint, like right now?
Correct.
Yeah.
I leveled. Holy shit! How do I add a checkpoint on?